Hello, hello.
Wow. Hey, what's up?
Hi, everybody. Sorry for no VTuber model today. We were already running late, and for whatever reason, it just stopped working. So, that's not there. But from what I believe, this might be the last episode of this series.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I believe we have... That's the wrong... How many times have I done that at the beginning of these episodes? By pressing the wrong button.
Yes.
I've done it a few times.
You've done enough time that I can just say yes and it will be accurate.
Yeah.
I blame the differences between the Xbox and the Nintendo controller layouts.
Sure.
I do.
Sure.
That's my reasoning. That's the entire reason why I've done that every time.
I have come to a conclusion.
What's that?
Yeah.
I think that II is in constant pain.
What's that?
So I am looking at the size of their ears, the weight they would be by, like, if they were made of flesh, and how much they bend when he's running. And
Or there could be no
can't
nerves in his
think-
ears.
For some reason, I'm not too worried about him.
Me
I
neither.
don't know,
It's
man.
probably fine. How are audio
I
levels,
think
by the
that
way, chat?
smile's a
I
flaw.
did not get a chance at all to make sure they were okay. Oh, right. I have to press
Have
the
you
button here.
considered not thinking about it?
No. This is very important.
Oh, I remember you.
Oh, yeah, you.
Ready?
You're ready.
Oh.
So, which mode are we doing today?
The
This is
challenge
Monkey
mode.
Ball 2's Master Mode.
We
There are
then
20
locked that
stages.
last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Playing as
This one
Dreamcast
seems
the whole
familiar.
time.
Is this a redone?
We attempted this one at the end of last stream just to see. Oh, I just
yes,
missed
yes,
it.
yes.
Can I?
Chat
Nope,
says
that's
audio
not gonna
is
work.
good.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Whee!
Curse you, centrifugal force.
Yes. Oh, hey, Jay, you would be happy about some news.
Yes.
I'm checking the PlayStation Store for no particular
Oh, no.
reason.
PlayStation Store? Okay.
And Ark Survival Evolved is free for PlayStation Plus members.
Oh, is there
Man, the server's
crossplay?
over for the year.
Is there even crossplay?
Wait, you know what
There
actually
can
surprised
be,
me the
I
most?
believe.
It only takes
I
50
believe-
gigabytes on PlayStation.
Oh gosh.
Well, I
You
mean,
can do crossplay, but you
is
can't
there
do mods with crossplay.
DLC included in that?
No.
That's probably why it's a lot less.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What does the map say?
Oh, did you say 15 gigabytes?
15.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, because the size that I have on my computer is
God damn it.
about over 350, I think, gigabytes. But yeah.
Yeah,
But
even
the problem
even
is that-
50 gigabytes
Okay, yeah.
is a lot less than what it is normally. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, it's all good. I was gonna say though, but yeah, you can do crossplay, but you can't do mods in doing it. And that game, there are some mods you just have to have
Yeah.
to play comfortably. So it is a shame.
I wish there was a middle ground between like the map being zoomed in like this and then completely zoomed out like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no. I'm too high.
Oh,
Where is it?
are you looking at the bottom of the map, or is my mind just bending?
Your mind's bending.
Your mind's bending.
Is it?
Your mind's bending. Yeah, it's a top-down view.
Okay. Because it looks like looking at the bottom, and it's like it's convex instead of concave.
Yeah, and I see what you mean, and I see it now too. But
I'm so sorry.
How
I
dare
retract my
you.
statement. No.
How dare you?
Well, maybe that's the secret. Now that you see the secret of that, we can beat
no,
it.
that doesn't help.
Oh. You sure? Why does it look so...
We're sure.
100% sure. Oh no, no,
I'm
this
just,
is not
with some
where I wanna-
optical illusions, you can change your brain. I can't do it.
It's a duck, Jay.
Fair enough.
No, it's a rabbit.
Which one did I think it was? I don't remember.
I think you were saying duck, and I was saying rabbit. I think.
Didn't I like actually do this one? Didn't I finish this one?
I think you did.
God damn it.
Yeah, I kind of thought that we did this one too.
Well, it's because we started this just to see what the first level of the... Oh my god. What the first level of the the next difficulty was. And I ended up just doing it, but stopping there.
I see.
Okay. Catch on the side!
No.
Okay, that's it. I'm starting the magnifier.
What?
Don't
looking
start
at
the
this mini-map.
magnifier.
Magnifier, shut up.
Are you gone? Did that stop you?
Receiving a Skype call from Ark.
Cackling.
Okay, am I lined up? God damn it. No, I can save it.
Oh,
can save it.
oh.
There we go.
Nice. That
He
wasn't so bad.
saved it.
Start
Right,
narrator.
magnifier. So just try 300%.
Start the on-screen keyboard.
Hey Siri,
not a
play
thing.
Despacito. Now
Wait,
chat.
does this one
I'm
have
sorry for
two?
whatever I've
Get
done.
that with?
Oh.
Probably someone.
Hmm.
End narrator, shut narrator up.
Shut narrator up.
I half thought maybe it was voice controlled.
Yeah.
I think we all realized that you thought that.
Yeah. That's part of the humor of the entire clip, I think.
Yeah. So I got the zoom all set up, and I'm looking at the mini map. You moved on to a different level, didn't you?
Yes.
I did.
Fuck. De-enhance.
Check the VOD.
Help.
Shut magnifier up.
Should magnify.
No, don't start the magnifier.
No, don't start the magnifier. A moment of my life.
I'm so glad I caught that moment live.
Good guide.
Come on, come back around. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get the Cortana glitch as well.
Oh
Oh
god.
God.
If anybody,
I
it's gonna be
hope we
Saps because he's on Windows 11.
Oh yeah.
True. But I don't want the Cortana glitch.
Nope, I'm not fast enough.
Hi, I'm Cortana.
Hi, I'm Cortana.
Cortana.
Hi,
Hi,
I'm Cortana. Hi, I'm Cortana.
Cortana. Exactly, that's why I don't want the glitch.
Okay.
It took every fiber of my being to not edit each of Access Center jokes into my Witch of House MV highlights.
Okay, there we go.
Nice! That isn't too bad. Oh, there's 20 of them.
That one wasn't too bad.
Oh no.
Wasn't there 10 of them previously?
In Monkey Ball 1 Master Mode?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, this is easy!
Yeah. Easy. Did I
Gotta be
disable jump? I
really
just
well
realized.
balanced.
I did.
Huh.
I did disable jump. Okay.
What would happen if you didn't?
Gamer integrity.
I would jump.
Oh no! Oh, this is terrifying. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit mean. I
It's
can.
Lunar's worst fears. Moving.
Moving platforms.
At least they don't tilt as well.
Yeah, that would
Look at
kind of
this
suck.
super-
No.
God.
Look at this Super Mario Sunshine ass level.
Do 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 do. No.
Do. Easy mode on.
Could you imagine if Sunshine had something like that?
Oh
Do you want to
Oh my
activate
God.
easy mode?
Oh my god.
Hello! Do you want the flood?
No.
do
Well, yeah.
you want us to give you flood so you can get past this level easier?
Yes, please.
Extreme frowning. Oh, there's 20 levels. I thought there was gonna be 10.
I think it was
All right,
10.
I'll give-
It was 10 in the last one. It was 10
All right, I'll
10.
give-
It was 10 in the last one in Monkey Ball 1's
Oh.
Master
Yeah.
Mode.
I'll give you the flood, coward.
I've heard a lot of people say that Super Mario Sunshine is the hardest Mario game. Do you guys agree with that?
Hardest 3D
I think
Mario.
Yeah, I guess that's
Like,
fair.
Lost Levels is his own thing, but I think like Sunshine is the one that is most consistently the hardest Mario.
Yeah, they're like some of the later ones have really hard levels. Like there's some like late game Super Mario Galaxy 2 levels that are really difficult.
Woo!
But yeah, I think Sunshine's the most hard overall.
It's pretty difficult,
Yeah.
mostly because of those specific levels.
Mostly because of like the water lily level and like the pachinko level
Yeah.
and
the
like
sandbird.
those. Yeah. And also Sunshine is just jank. That game was
Yeah.
rushed to meet the GameCube deadline.
But it's fun, Jack.
Certainly memorable.
I love that game. It's good.
I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely a little bit jank.
Oh yeah.
I still
Well,
remember when I was racing the squids and I came up to the dock where I was supposed to die and then I
Oh,
did
that
not die.
Squid Race! Ah.
well,
I have since
coolest-
seen like several other people like do that exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they accidentally land on another blooper and the camera just completely screws up.
I'm trying to save my life.
I can't
By
get
streaming and
past
jumping.
this one turn.
But yeah,
There's a
coolest.
lot.
I wonder why people are forgetting about the lost levels. Maybe it was they never got localized. It wasn't part of the issue.
Yeah,
Well,
they never
it
played it.
eventually
Well,
got localized.
for
didn't
a
it?
long while.
Yeah, it was like it didn't
Exclusive,
get
like,
localized in the
anniversary.
U.S. until like years later.
Yeah.
It's also just
Lost
bad.
Levels
It's
also
not
just
fair.
bad.
Also comparing 2D and 3D, which is very different.
Well, the thing about the Lost Levels is that they took the Mario Bros. 1 engine and then they just made completely like way too difficult levels.
And that's when America was like, "Hey, what if you made an easier game? Or like, take this game here,
Doki
new
Doki
coat of paint,
Yeah.
and then we'll say so that it's easier for
We'll
us."
call this Mario 2. How about that? Damn it.
That was close.
I think Jay will agree that the most difficult part of Sunshine is remembering that the hover nozzle exists.
Man,
What is it, Jay?
again, I'm not saying I dislike Sunshine, but every time I play that game, I just wish I had like the moves that were removed from that game.
The move
I-
set?
Like, there's some. What specific like moves were removed from Mario Sunshine from 64?
Long jump.
The long jump. I always miss.
Yeah, that's the main thing I wish was
Yeah,
back.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I agree with that. Maybe there's a mod.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, all they do is take pictures of the entire game and then use the one plugin that people have made now to play Mario 64.
A plug
Sounds
into
like-
what?
Sunshine Chaos Edition was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
You're kind of quiet, by the way, Ark. Are you sitting? away
Oh,
from your
sorry.
mic?
I'll move my mic closer. There we go.
But yeah, I what was it? Someone has made a plugin where if you render like a small map, you can just put Mario there and play it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like they made a Blender plugin where if you can just drop a playable like Super Mario 64 Mario into your Blender project, which is really,
That's really
funny.
fun.
They did warn that, hey, this is highly like it can crash.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Volatile.
No.
Whee!
This one turn, right here at the beginning,
The
I
Dreamcast
gotta
cannot fail.
take it a little bit sharp. Oh, wait, maybe. Okay. Fuck. I gotta go right on the inside of the direction it's turning, I think.
This is definitely a master level with these all turning.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh.
Damn it, I went too slow.
I don't want to quote Sonic from Smash. But
But,
But
what would you
Maybe
say,
too
Jay? Was
slow.
I perhaps not going
Well,
quick
well,
enough?
Well, no, I was gonna say come on, step it up, but that's up to you.
What does it look like I'm trying to do?
stepping it
You
up.
have legs.
Fuck. Uh-oh. No, we're
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
We're not
Fine.
fine.
Nope. I'm trying to tell if it's more or less peaceful when the ball falls and no one is screaming. Is it fine with it, or is it terrified but can't express it?
I mean, it doesn't have a mouth, so we'll never
Yeah.
know.
Cannot scream.
But must it?
I'm screaming internally. It just spins its disc drive real fast.
That's actually how it's moving right now.
Gyro.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Oh, very close though.
new best.
No, I got a little bit closer one time. Okay. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's another thing I really like it when games do is like you can see like other like levels and worlds in the background.
Oh
How
yeah.
Sunshine does it.
Those are
Like-
neat.
Oh,
That's fine.
there.
Yeah.
I
Like,
thought it was a chicken.
What?
Wait, what are you talking
Look
about?
at when we look at it. So look right there. See like a beak and then the
I was
thing
still
in the
talking
head
about
and
Mario
its
Sunshine.
eyes.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Alright.
just mean the like thing that's holding this dome world together?
Oh, that's not a level. Never mind.
I saw the chicken.
I see what Jay is meaning now.
I witnessed the chicken with my very own eyes.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't.
Just
I
like the
don't-
rocket R.
I don't see it.
It's
Okay,
gone
so
now. Ro-
look to the
See,
right.
on the right, it's more clear now. See that? Well, no, now that you looked up.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
right about
kind
there.
of see it
See?
now.
Ah!
Chicken run.
Yeah, it looks like a Chicken Run character.
Speaking of Aardman,
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Awesome.
Jay.
we watched the pirate. What's it called? Pirates Bands of Misfits.
I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it.
Good
An
movie.
Aardman film that I had never heard of before last night.
Yeah. Me
And
either.
you know what I'm sad about?
Was that?
The meme lies.
Why?
The meme lies?
There's a meme about like the pirate captain going, yes, but actually no. That's not in the movie.
Really?
That's
Is
not
it
in the
just a
movie.
trailer?
Well,
I don't know. It's just a meme, but I don't think it actually ever shows up. So I think people just like saw him move and was like, this is a perfect place to like add this text to it.
it probably came from something else first, and then it was
Yeah.
edited on top of it.
I'm
And we also
hearing Jay
rewatched-
Googling this.
We also rewatched Inside Out. I love
That
that,
too.
movie so much.
That is a very good movie.
Love that movie with all my heart.
And now I remember Jay's story to Inside Out as well.
He has an Inside Out
Inside Out.
story.
Yes.
Inside Out is the movie that I went to the movie theater to watch. And right around the part where they're crossing the bridge to get back to the central station, the power cut out. And
Oh.
So the movie ended. It was funny too because someone fell off the bridge into the darkness, and as they fell into the darkness, the power went out.
Oh,
So we
no.
were not sure if it was part of the movie or not.
Oh
for a
my
little bit,
god.
until the owner came in and offered us a refund for watching the movie, which means to this day, I do not know how that movie ends.
Oops.
As far as I
Oops.
know, they fall off the bridge and they die.
Yeah, that's the end of the movie. That's how it
actually
ends.
the plot.
Yeah, they die.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Dark ending.
It does
Yeah.
terrible things for Riley's psyche.
Yeah.
No more emotions ever.
Turns emo, gets like the black hair over one eye.
Damn it. Sometimes sometimes it's hard to start going straight with this controller.
Is it because it doesn't have notches?
It's because it doesn't have notches, yes. Why did game controller
Yeah.
designers decide it was a good idea to remove notches? They were so helpful.
Oh.
No. Stop.
I actually wonder.
Okay.
Oh baby, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
All you needed to do was make Jay wonder.
I
So
want
what
to
you
see how
wonder?
many notch controllers I could find.
No, Jay.
I
you
mean-
don't- no.
I'm just curious how many people are making them with notches.
Oh, I
Clue,
see.
that movie made me cry at the best of times.
That is definitely one where I almost burst into tears in the theater.
Oh.
Well, now I have to see the ending.
Hey Jay, who's your friend who likes to play?
Bing bong, bing bong.
Elephant Man.
Correct.
Wait, what do I do here?
That's all that I know.
That's all that I know.
What do you want me to do here, game?
Get hit by it.
Do you use the ball to push you around the corner, like you tap it so the ball knocks you over that way? Or do they not go that way? I am wrong.
I have no idea what you
Well,
just tried
is
to
there something
explain to me.
beneath?
No. Wait, no, okay. So things just went past you, right? Right there?
Yeah, that's
So
what I
what
was
if you
thinking.
use that like a pool
but-
cue to...
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta be fast
Some
about
stuff.
it, though. What? Did it stop?
They're dead.
They died that day.
Oh, are they alternating? Where they come from?
Oh, here it comes. Okay. No, that was too early.
Does mini-map show them? Oh, yes.
Yes, it does.
So they do a couple of pokes on one side, switch to the other side, and then poke.
What?
What? Oh, I
Oh.
landed on a different
Oh!
one. Okay.
I have a movie theater stress busted with 3 for sad and stressful movies.
I can't get the rhythm of this thing right.
What
No.
was... The only time that I cried in the theater was to the movie Mighty Joe Young, I think it was.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, there's a gap there, apparently.
Mighty Joe Young was like a Disney King Kong movie.
What?
I've never
Yeah,
heard of
yeah.
this before.
This is a
Mighty
fake
Joe-
film.
No, that
You're
was
lying.
like early 2000s movie, live action.
It's
Sad
fake.
beginning. Let me look it up
The
here.
fuck is this thing's rhythm?
Mighty Joe Young.
Would the map help?
I'm looking
Oh,
at
it's
the map.
1998.
Yeah. What the hell with this level?
Okay.
Oh,
So it works, but we need.
I
bricks.
think I
But-
gotta do it on the second time it comes back because that pushed me like way too hard.
a tapper. Okay.
Okay, then it comes back, and then Whee!
Whoa.
Kudos again to the music.
Yeah, the music's really good here.
Yeah. You sit here and like, I don't mind hearing this over and over.
Yeah, it's a bop. And he comes back, and then. Oh, that was the exact same thing that happened last time. So I gotta wait for it to come back the third time. Okay.
That was awful too, because I was in the theater with the and like my Boy Scout group. I'm like, no one can see, no one can see. I'm crying at the hate movie.
Oh, I just kind of
Oh, you
skipped
did
over that. Okay. So maybe. Oh God. No. Oh, there's another layer.
Now, where
down
is the
there.
goal?
I don't
I
know.
think the first movie I ever cried at in theaters was
There's two of them.
Toy Story 3.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Can I zoom in, game, please?
College
No.
Andy.
You can zoom out.
You may
College.
not zoom in.
Is that the one when they go to the preschool?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Oh,
Oh.
look forward to it on movie night then.
Be happy, Jay. We rolled that one actually yesterday.
Yeah, we
No.
decided not
Yeah.
to watch it because you weren't here.
Yeah. But we figured that you wouldn't mind missing on Inside Out because we didn't know the story.
Yeah, it was a story from a good long while ago.
Come on. Well, I know I can skip that corner if I go at it at the right angle. I've been hearing a lot about how, oh God. I've been hearing a lot about Turning Red as well. That came out like yesterday? Today?
Yes. Or Friday. We were thinking about watching it, but then Jay wasn't here.
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
You gotta watch that. Get out of the way. Okay.
I feel like Twitter has shown me so many gifs. I probably
Yeah.
have seen the whole movie in some form.
Okay. Just waiting for everything to move out of the way. Oh, come on. Come on.
Clue,
No!
why would you start a Miyazaki movie with Grave of the Fireflies?
Oh God!
Why would you do that?
Get it out of the way. Get rid of the hardest, saddest movie, and then work your way up from there.
One day I'll watch that movie, but goddamn.
Never seen it before.
Oh, Zaps.
Yes?
So the pirate, well, yes, but actually no, is
Yeah.
said, but in a different scene than what's screenshot.
What?
That might have been it, yeah.
When he's talking about the success of his beard, is when he
Woo!
says it.
I guess that's the strat then, huh?
Yeah, that's what it wants me to do. Nope.
Nah.
Okay, nope. I gotta wait a little bit longer before I do that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of this. It would be more. It would be better if they had a different, like a variety of things you'd say when you fell off the map.
Like what?
Better luck next time.
Too bad. Whoopsie daisy.
Wow.
Wow,
Another
you
shot.
suck.
God, WoW would be so passive aggressive.
Or just ooh.
Try harder. Do
Get
better.
good.
Don't.
A picture of a middle finger.
Mm.
Wasted.
You died.
It's just the like.
You're dead.
It's the Dark Souls you died death
Yeah.
screen.
Or
With
there's
the sound
one.
and everything.
Why aren't you on easy mode?
Noun verbed.
Fuck.
Nice work, jackass.
On a 0.1% chance. Like, you may never hear it. And then one time it's like, wait, what? What? Monkey ball?
Never happens again. As soon as it happens, it deletes its code from the system. So no one could ever find out.
Simianity.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Great. We're here again.
Now just do it again.
Another fun death one would be Bitch You Thought.
Bogo spinted.
Wow, terrible.
Oh, yeah, gravity.
Yep. Their gravity sure exists.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
I hesitated for a brief moment. I could have made it.
Monkey ball creepypasta, but it's not even anything spooky. It's just the game being a dick.
Why would you even call that? It's not a creepypasta. It's a
True story.
A
Documentary.
A douchebag pasta.
documentary.
Dick move.
A rude pasta.
Jackass pasta. That's the best one.
Go, go, go. Damn it. Crafty pasta.
Very good.
Oh, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. So, I'm getting a new refrigerator tomorrow.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh, when you want it, right.
Yeah, and I have now found out that it is coming to my house.
Uh-huh.
That's great.
Yay.
That's where I would prefer it to be delivered.
Yeah, it's just I picked a free option, which is first location where it would be a hindrance. Luckily, I live in a place where there would be no hindrances.
Go, 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 go. Damn it.
Ah.
Oh, I see you found a video for the yes, but actually no. The pirate meme that Jay talked about earlier.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Go.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Got him. Bye, 420.
Nice.
Bye, 420. Notch. You mean what I don't have on my controller right now?
Yes. Suffer.
Upset about notches. Here we go.
Yeah, all
Oh,
you need
it
to do
kept spinning.
is incorporate the designer of Minecraft, and you'll be okay.
Sure.
Oh, a sword.
You.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
You see now, Jay. You
How
see what
can
must
you-
be done.
Oh.
What?
I guess a fun mod for this game would be if you had I don't know why, but you had Vocaloid characters take over saying Fallout at the end, so it's a different voice saying it each time.
Because this game is owned by Sega, and because Sega also has the rights to using the Vocaloid characters in games, I'm kind of surprised they're already not playable.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Hey! I looked away for 2 seconds trying to be like, what monster for this game?
Easy.
And kind of like how there was Vocaloid concerts in Fantasy Star Online 2.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Encore.
I guess they're
Encore,
technically not
Encore.
Vocaloid anymore, but like Krypton.
Not Vocaloid?
Oh yeah, so Krypton is moving away from the Vocaloid engine and putting them on their own vocal synthesis engine.
Oh.
Whew.
I thought Jump was off.
It is.
Oh, it's a
It
lip.
is. Fuck.
Ah.
Well, it's a good thing that Krypton is doing that, because they are going to blow up soon. I only hope that they send Superman away in time.
Hee hee ha ha. Very funny.
wait.
Oh,
Oh my
I see the
God.
challenge now.
No.
What?
Ah.
What? Is there a lip on that one too?
Yeah.
There is. Boing,
Oh, now we're at the
Boing.
dub stuff.
Boing, 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 boing.
boing, boing,
Boing, boing, boing,
boing.
boing, 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 boing.
That's not gonna make it.
Oh.
Boing.
Monkey.
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 Okay.
Hey, hey, monkey.
Boing. 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 Boing? Ah.
First time getting to that one. Do you just have to never lose speed at all? Oh, come on!
Yeah, basically. Boing. 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 Nope.
Oh, he touched it.
Oh, okay. I want to stay towards the middle so I don't have to turn too much, but... Oh, now I just bounced over the ledge. Come on. There we go.
Nice.
Noise.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What fresh hell is this?
You've got to be kidding me.
I kind of joked about it earlier, and
You
now it
did!
happened.
You brought this upon me.
I did. I am sorry.
Rock.
You're fully
donut.
responsible.
Yeah.
Long Taurus? Long Taurus?
Yep.
What do you mean, level name?
Long Taurus.
I'm looking
Like
that
a
up.
bull?
No,
No.
not Taurus, like Taurus.
Right. Oh.
A Taurus is exactly that shape. Although the example I'm seeing here is more like a donut.
Well, this is
That's
a
why it's
long Taurus.
long.
No.
Oh, right. Yes, correct.
Yes.
Okay. Just fuck.
Oh, it's a weed down there.
Pardon?
What?
What?
Just wait for it.
Jay, what do you have? Is that a weed?
It's not.
I'm
I
calling
don't-
the
I'm
cops.
calling
Game
the
has-
police.
The game has. It's not me. I don't have the weed. I don't have the weed.
Hello, officer?
Oh!
Dialing
I'm
on
not-
a banana.
This one sucks because I have to wait for it to spin a little bit before I can go.
Do you think... I'm trying to imagine which way would be easier. But I think you're right. I think right would be best.
Ah.
Easy mode.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna go. Boing.
Okay. Weed.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no weed yet.
What are you talking about?
There was a shape down at the bottom of this level that looked like a weed leaf. I haven't seen it since you fell that one time.
It's gone.
I think you
It
just
is.
hallucinated it, Jay.
No. There was like a star shape, and it was like.
Mm-hmm.
You got weed on the brain.
Oh,
Jay.
Oh,
God damn it.
I understand now.
We found it.
It periodically opens and closes.
And just at the exact right time.
It's really telling about how this game's wacko difficulty balancing when you consider that the levels at the highest difficulty have been less trouble for Lunar than Exam C. Fuck Exam C. Although I could probably do it easy if I were to go back to it.
It's actually like.
It's actually.
Lunar, no.
I'm not going to.
It's like saying, "Oh, I want to play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy."
Well, like.
You've told me that several times.
Like when you.
What if I told you I do actually kind of want to play that game?
No.
Hey,
I want to
Jay.
play it more
the
than
same
Jump
thought.
King.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey Jay, do you want to play Jump King?
The heck is dunking?
It's another game that's kind of like that, except you're a
Is
little
it-
you're a little guy and you're jumping.
You're a
up
little
like
king.
really- well, yeah,
Nah.
but like you, it's kind of like Getting Over It, but you're jumping instead of whatever you do in Getting Over It.
Pale flailing.
Yeah.
Hey Jay, play Jump King. Hey Len, put it on the wheel.
Don't tempt him.
You also forgot the let's in that part.
Let's.
Let's play.
Oh.
Yes, Jay.
But
Is that a multiplayer game?
No. But you could race.
Oh God, no. Racing a game like that would be the worst.
come
Until you
on.
see the person ahead of you fall behind. And then you fall and you get upset.
Oh, they apparently made this level easier on the. Never mind.
What?
I thought they made it easier on the Super Monkey Ball version.
You mean this version?
Yeah, this version. Oh no, they actually did in the in Super Monkey Ball 2.
No, don't put pressure on me.
Sorry.
In Super Monkey Ball 2, there's actually a lip before you hit the like long parts.
Weird. Okay. No.
That's difficult from the problem that is performing with the audience adds a degree of difficulty due to multitasking. I can probably beat it with a couple tries on stream and even with fewer without pressure of entertaining an audience. That means that I call it easy. And that's your quote from later. Oh, no.
It's actually like really the problem. It's really difficult. But the problem is that performing for an actual audience adds a degree of difficulty to a game due to the multitasking. I could probably beat it within a couple tries if I were to return to it on stream, and even fewer without the pressure of entertaining an audience. But by no means would I call Exam C really easy.
Nah.
I missed, as I was reading that, I missed my window to go.
You did.
That's okay.
Maybe this is a secret.
No.
Nice secret.
Dude, nice secret.
Dude, I love secrets.
Yeah.
Me too.
Who doesn't?
Oh, camera. Okay. Oh. Oh no.
Weed.
Stop calling it weed. It's not weed.
It's not fucking weed, you piece of shit stone.
What if I go this way? Uh oh. Oh, did you do it? Did you put it on the wheel, Len?
Oh no, Len, I think the form got corrupted. I'll have to make a backup.
No,
of
no,
it.
no, no.
I'll get back
You
to
dug your own
you.
grave with this one. This is your fault.
Len, why you gotta do me like that?
Let me just put another.
Did I
game on
not
the
hear
list.
you say put it on the wheel?
You did.
You said the words right out of your mouth.
You said it.
I don't know why you didn't expect it.
Didn't think they'd call my bluff. Like, oh no, I won't do that to them. Oh no. And then they did.
Hey Jay, guess what was put on the wheel? Atlan weed.
Weed simulator?
I mean, I think that exists.
Yeah,
Also
probably
known as
exists.
farming simulator? Oh.
No.
God damn it. Again, it's that first turn. And to make it worse, I gotta wait like
20 years.
Just
a good
turn
20
better.
years.
After our playing Donkey Kong Jr. Math multiplayer
Ah.
with no opponent while chat begged for death. You played 10 minutes of jump kick. Well, no. There was no other, like, non-mode. Well, okay, there was a multiplayer mode.
Why
But
did you
wasn't it,
play
like, the
Donkey Kong
default
Jr.
mode?
Math?
What?
Why did you play Donkey
was-
Kong Jr. Math?
It was submitted to the wheel. I'm like, I mean, that's the point of the wheel, to try different games. So off we did.
Isn't that like an
And I tried to play with
entertainment game?
tutorials, and it was great. Definitely
Jay-
not take longer than.
Jay had to remove 20 from a number. You're able to add, divide, subtract, and
Okay.
multiply. And only with numbers from 1 to 9, from what the number you currently have.
So I
Jay
had to remove
decided to
9 and then-
multiply by 3 and divide by 5 instead of trying to just go -9, -9, -5 and be done.
Why?
If I got the right numbers with the dividing and the multiplying, I'd have been closer faster.
But you have to make sure that you will be. Like, whenever I just said, okay, now you subtract by 5, you went, and multiply by 7!
I wanted to see if I could do it. It was for victory.
You wanted to see it if you could do it in the most convoluted way?
I just want to see if I could estimate the proper multiplying and dividing needs necessary to complete it.
You were
So-
using math rules.
So you wanted to do it in the most convoluted way?
For mental challenge? Yes.
You needed to multiply a number so that it ended with a 5, and you refused to use the number 5.
No, I I didn't think about that.
What do you mean you didn't think about that?
Well, I wasn't hoping to get the exact number. I was just hoping to get close.
You were 30 away and decided that wasn't close enough.
It wasn't close enough.
You see
So
what
you
I
had
have
a
to
good
work.
stream. That's good. I'm glad.
Had a good time. Chat did too. Look at their tears.
No. The chat were literally begging you to swap game.
Okay, I was thinking really hard on math. I did miss that. I feel
I
bad.
told you, and then you doubled down.
I was trying to go really fast to get it over with quickly, and it went so good. But just think, now every time someone says, "Oh man, Donkey Kong Jr.," I'm like, "Yeah, I watched someone play that," and you'll remember that one. It will stick in your mind.
Yeah. But it's gonna be like in Inside Out when you have a half memory and it turns sad. I
Oh
brought it
yeah,
around.
Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong Jr. Math.
Times 2 divide by 3. Times 2 divide by 3.
Fuck.
Times 2, divide by 3, multiply by 4, divide by 9, multiply by 5.
I was getting closer. I just kept ending.
You
up
went to
here.
negative 4,000 at the point.
Yes, but then I divided it by 6.
You were at negative 900, needed to get to negative 605, and you decided to multiply it.
That just makes it lower.
I just want to make it smaller.
I went too early.
In Jay's defense, after centuries of mathematicians in their ivory towers promoted the addition and multiplication on numbers, like not real, possibly sorcery, there is no proof that math can actually be used for anything other than children's video games. Thank you. Father, thank you. That defends me greatly.
Economy. I think Donkey Kong Jr. Math is the angriest I've ever been at Jay, because Jay was trying to Jay his way through literally something so as impossible and rigid as impossible to bend to the rules of hilarity as the concept of mathematics with apes.
But I was trying to use ratios to get closer.
No, like, so I feel like that game could have been fun if it was multiplayer, which, guess what it was?
Well, in my defense, I thought you were going to be out that afternoon.
It's like trying to J your way through the law of gravity.
I've done that a couple times.
What do you mean?
Oh, when he got run over by a car and didn't get hurt. Twice.
That's not gravity.
No. When he fell on the ground, he didn't get hurt.
Yeah. And then I asked him if they were okay. Next time on Donkey Kong Junior Math, Jay invents a new number. Well, was it my fault that they wouldn't always give you the same numbers back? Like, you had to pick from a list of Vine numbers, and sometimes 2 just wasn't there.
Multiply by 1 makes it stay the same number.
Yeah, but they gotta take time to do it.
See, this is what I had to deal with.
I was trying to go fast.
Going fast means that sometimes you need to go slow.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go slow to go fast.
Sometimes you gotta go slow to build up speed.
Exactly.
Listen, I didn't want to be a beta male. Sonic.
What the fuck are you talking about, Jay?
Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't think that meme will stop being funny to me. But then you have to take the time to select multiply in 1, as opposed to how fast it is to multiply by 7, then divide by 9, then multiply by 3. Math is famously a game at speed.
Yes! Isn't there actual, like, speed math competitions?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was one of them.
Try
Was
to fucking... You know, I probably could have pulled up a calculator. Oh, yeah.
Now, Jay, I know where your mistake was coming from, of thinking I would not be there. You talked a long while ago about Wednesday having an early stream. That is the one I said I wouldn't be there for.
Oh. Good. I mean, yes. Okay. Understood.
Good.
Because Jay mentioned it on after the previous stream that he will most likely do an early one on Wednesday.
Yes.
And while the schedule isn't public yet, we do have it.
Yeah, the schedule is done. I just didn't get it put out before the stream today. It will most likely be out pretty soon after stream.
Just gotta do some last minute testing to make sure
Just
everything's
last minute
fine.
testing on things and stuff.
Okay, Jay is that one meme like, I am fast at math. What's number times number? Number? They were remotely right. I'm fast, not accurate. I was getting closer.
Yes, but you refuse to take the easy path. It would have been easy to add 100 rather than going the way you did.
Well, I couldn't add 100. It's only up by 9 at a time.
Yes, and that's what I mean. 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 would eventually get you closer than the fast speed you went at.
But if I got it really right.
The risk I took was
I
calculated,
took
but man,
was
that was
calculated. Man, I am bad at math.
that was me yesterday.
Oh, Fire Emblem numbers.
Yes. I was this close having to reset and losing all the progress instead of some progress. I see you're going.
I think the other way might be easier. Now that I think about it.
Maybe.
You should take this the way. No, I'm getting incrementally closer. I went from like 750 to 730. I was at like 690 at some point. We all cheered about it.
Mm-hmm. What time was that? That was when I. What was it? It was with the Eloise quest. Pun Man.
Ah, yes, you.
I needed to bring them down to the most basic of basics to make Jay remember who they are.
I went too early.
Like, I tried to explain to Jay who Rhea was, and I was saying it was Bishop, and Jay went to to chess.
What side of the board are you facing?
I'm facing the actual Bishop, Jay!
God damn it.
What
I
is
thought you wanted to
it?
make it a custom like set.
I want to watch
it's
somebody
not-
else play that game to see if they make the same mistake.
Which game?
We were here.
Oh, sorry, I saw on Fire Emblem. Yes.
Just call her MILF Pope next time, got it. Volo is MILF Pope, got it.
But now you were comparing Fire Emblem and Arceus.
Yeah, someone
Be
did
like,
like fan art
"What?"
of different characters looking like Arceus characters.
I agree, Clueless. A list of characters in the game like that is just I
Oh
can't.
yeah, there's like 40 plus, so unless you're the one playing it, you will have a harder time
No.
remembering.
Yeah.
However, the problem is I can say who is 4 Fox character, and Jay will have 3-4 different people to pick between.
I will definitely default to the original, the OG, or the OF first.
Yes.
The OF.
The
The original fucker. God damn it. This level has broken us.
It's only 8:30.
And for me, it's 1 hour earlier.
For me, it was Tuesday.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, you're right.
It's Sunday.
For me, it's Monday.
For me, it is daylight savings.
Yeah.
Well, it has taken effect, but it hasn't taken that effect on you yet.
Sunday, or as I like to call it, Wednesday. Fuck.
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 Happy men Grundy for him. It's a Monday.
For me, it's no longer Marie Day.
Damn.
I know. It's sad.
Lunar.
Yes.
I forgot who Marie was again.
You did.
Now, you forgot who Marie was, but do you remember who Marina is?
He thought it was Marina.
Yeah, I confused Marie with Marina, and I mean that's
I won't blame you for that one,
I
because they
won't
have
blame
very
you for
similar
that,
names.
yeah.
okay. Why can't one of these be called Boat? I think
You don't name
Callie
a
and
character Boat.
would be a great.
Jay,
Yes.
Calamari.
Yeah,
Well,
calamari.
yes, but Cali boat.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
No, no.
I mean, to be fair, their names are completely different in Japanese, so that didn't even exist in the original.
Oh. Okay. I have name suggestions
Uh-huh.
for the duo in Splatoon 3.
Oh, you don't think it's gonna
Let's
be a
hear
boy
'em.
band?
I hope it's
Yeah,
a
I'm
boy
thinking-
band.
I hope the names are Eshu and Eri. Or
Why?
these are, I pull up a list of ocean terms. Oh man, Gulf weed.
It's not fucking weed, you piece of shit stoner!
So Callie and Marie's Japanese names. Callie is Aori, and Marie is Hotaru.
Oh yeah, those
Aw.
are nothing alike.
Yeah. And then Pearl and Marina in Japanese are Hime and Ida.
Very Hime's princess.
Yeah.
Crown motif.
Those ripper fuckers from Neo 2. Did someone say estuary?
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't get past this first turn.
Oh, I want them to be called Yacht and Barge.
No.
I guess those are boats, aren't they? I should probably go watch a little water related.
Anyways, I hope there's gonna be a boy band.
I hope it's a boy band.
Chaotic boy band. Do you think we're gonna see anything else?
Group.
Damn it.
Ooh.
What were you saying, Saps?
Do you think we're gonna see anything of Splatoon 3 during E3?
Yeah, probably.
It depends when it comes out. Because we still don't have
Anything?
a release date.
Isn't it
Anything?
just still
Definitely.
Yeah.
If it's not, if the release date still isn't announced by E3, I'm gonna be confused.
Yeah. Oh, if it isn't announced by E3, they're gonna announce it's gonna be delayed.
Yeah.
I could see it being delayed until like September, October, if that's the case. But right now it's summer, which means July or August probably.
Do you think they'll do another like direct soon? Like usually
mean-
they'll do anymore until like
They
E3,
absolutely can do a Splatoon 3 centered direct. They've done it with Splatoon 2
True.
before. And they did it with Splatoon 1 as well. In fact, there was a tournament for Splatoon 2 the other day, and there were a ton of people like expecting Splatoon 3 news from it.
right? Oh, is that when Nintendo went live?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I have a notification whenever they go live. And it's like whenever I just randomly see it without any announcements being around, like, huh? Why?
It was just a tournament.
Huh?
And in case you're wondering, no, there was no Splatoon 3 news.
Splatoon.
Splatoon. Oh, damn it, I missed my cue.
Yeah, I'm surprised we've gone this far, like this close to release, and not having like the main group that is going to like represent the quote-unquote game.
Well, I mean, if I remember correctly, we didn't know Pearl and Marina existed until like July.
And the game came out.
And the game came out in July.
Oh.
So yeah.
It's been a while, so I don't quite remember.
I think the
The
only
order
reason
of
I remember
release.
is because it was also that same direct where they announced the
Release
Splatfest
dates.
demo. No, the Splatfest demo. We didn't know they existed until the demo basically released. Which was like the same month that the game was supposed to release.
Yeah. I would be shocked if they don't do another demo for 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a test fire.
It's been their
It
thing.
would be
They probably
strange
will.
if they didn't.
And you know we'll be streaming that.
Oh yeah.
Of course. Will this be the Splatoon that I finally get good? Unlikely.
I hope that we can dual wield ink brushes, and I will be set.
That sounds
Hopefully.
cool.
I am curious about the bow, though.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
From what it
Oh, I
looks
forgot
like,
about
it looks like a kind of like a charger, but like 2 separate firing modes, maybe.
You know, I have shown some paralysis in sniping in some games. I
Some
should
of
really
them, yeah.
try it more.
I mean, you
actually
seem
would
to be the
be
master
okay.
of motion controls, so
Well,
Hey,
sometimes, but yes.
do you know what game has archery?
Mhm.
Elden Ring. It's defaulted with the samurai class.
don't tempt him.
Oh no.
Splatoon 3 has tank controls. No. Maybe in the crab tank, but that's it.
I'll take the grab tank controls. For a second I thought you were a PlayStation. You're a Dreamcast. Yes.
I am a Dreamcast.
Sega.
Excuse me, sir. I am a Dreamcast.
So, are you aware that you are a Dreamcast?
The Dreamcast looks up at you with a shocked expression.
I had to hold my first PS5 controller yesterday.
Oh yeah.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It was actually fairly well shaped.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Do you understand how I prefer it?
Nah.
Get right.
I mean, it's like when you take, like, wheat bread, which is bread,
What?
but not as good as white bread. Then you put jam on it. It's better, but there's still white bread.
What?
You know?
No.
Jay only likes Mad Catz controllers.
I like
Sure.
that one. It didn't die until that one stream.
Uh-huh, sure,
Uh-huh.
sure.
Years.
Uh-huh, sure, sure.
Oh, faithful. It was great. It was orange and clear. It was like a clear orange plastic. It was awesome.
Uh-huh.
It fit me hands.
Sure it did.
Call
That's
back
great.
orange.
I actually remember as a kid, I had a Mad Catz controller that was small, that fit better in my hands when I was a kid.
I
Like,
had
it was a
an awful
GameCube orange
GameCube
one.
Mad Catz controller. It sucked. It was
Yeah, I
terrible.
had 2 of them.
It was like GameStop branded and everything, but it was definitely a Mad Catz controller.
I stayed the
Yep.
fuck away from Mad Cats.
Good.
Exclusively Mad Catz controllers that he can get his thumb stuck in.
No, wait.
He's-
Wait, no, it was impossible. The shape of that bottom of the controller was different. You couldn't stick your thumb in there. I was safe.
That means it's inferior.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Did it have notches?
Yes!
Huh?
Oh, we got Mad Catz, orange, GameCube, controller. Yeah, there it is. Alright, open image in your tab.
I'm ready for the trackball mouse.
Wait.
Show me the trackball mouse.
Don't tempt me, I keep thinking about it.
I think I may, if the ones I'm seeing are the same as yours seeing, I may have had a similar one. Yeah, but it wasn't clear and it didn't have the like grippy part on the sides.
Jay, why your controller look like Samus Aran?
Because it was awesome!
I mean,
the
Samus
stick
Aran
felt
is pretty
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Look at the placement of the B button. Ew. Ew.
What's wrong with it?
It's too loud.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I played
Go
the
down.
controller.
Go
back down.
Fix yourself. Oh, it has a macro. Ew.
Ew. What does that even mean? What's that mean, Jay? Explain macro.
Fuck.
He's eating.
Saps, explain macro.
No, I'm not a nerd.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I was waiting for Jay to explain to call him a nerd, but he's eating.
Nerd
Right,
Saps.
right, right.
Nerd.
You explain what?
What is macro?
Why is there a macro button? It's labeled macro.
Hey!
Hey,
Oh,
thank you
man.
for the rain.
you.
Game console's mad.
Welcome. Okay.
Welcome.
So macro on the computer, I believe
Nerd.
that what it allowed you to do was record a set of inputs and then hit macro, and then you're able to have that just replay over and over and over.
What?
Yep.
That's devil magic.
Yes.
I never got it to work correctly, but it was there. We are currently talking about Madcast controller and why I love them.
No.
I
They're
had a
bad.
good experience with them.
You had a good experience with the one controller that was an outlier.
I had two. I had the small one and I had the big
Your
one.
experiences
Top
are
on
not
sun.
universal.
Jay, stop being wrong. Quit it. I gotta get this Mad Gas controller off my screen. Get it away. Get out of here. Oh, the Taurus shape is back. Donuts.
Donuts. Donuts.
Fuck.
Oh, that was a good one.
Your experiences are not universal, but God, I wish they were.
It'd be nice to have cheap controllers that didn't suck. Yeah. Especially nowadays. They are so expensive.
Yeah.
Gamer rage is now it's so inflated. You can't have gamer rage anymore.
You
I
can't
never
have
had gamer rage
anymore.
to. I never had gamer rage to that degree to begin with.
No. I don't think I've ever actually broken. No, there was some. It's harder now that I play mostly in my bed. You throw the controller down, boing. It's fine.
I
For
think I was
me-
a good boy. I don't think I ever broke any of my controllers or games.
Yeah, like
Me neither.
if I ever threw a controller, it would be in my beanbag.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little different though.
Yeah, that's incredibly different.
Yeah, that is a natural air pocket. Now, if you accidentally miss,
Yeah,
it's
then
not
we got
really
a problem.
gamer
That's
rage.
different.
Yeah, that's probably sweaty gamer hand to blame.
Seth didn't have gamer rage until Hades King Hearts 1. He got so mad he turned the region.
Ooh, sorry, no. What were you saying? Yes, Saps, that thing you're
Yeah,
talking
it was very funny.
Or not that thing on the thing.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
It was effort, but as soon as you go,
I already touched on it. I'm so sorry.
you brought attention to it. But yeah, I actually saw someone try and do a randomizer for Kingdom Hearts 2 where they suddenly fought Sephiroth alongside that Hades, which was... I don't want to do that.
Weed.
Yeah,
But
didn't it
also I'm
just
waiting for
replace a
the-
regular enemy?
Yeah. Now, I may or may not want to do this, but I may or also wait for the game to go on sale on PC so I can do it.
You should do it.
I want to do it on
Wow.
sale.
Well, yeah, obviously. Like,
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, so we're making this joke about don't bring attention to it.
Yes?
So I was doing Beat Saber in yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and Mackle has a mod on their Beat Saber setup that will actually record your like score as a graph to go through.
Oh.
I was really going at it, really going in good, and all I hear from outside of the VR headset is, "Wow, you're doing really well." And then I immediately go, "Oh," and I just start missing like every note. At the
yeah.
end of the song, we can just see right where he said it, and the notes.
Wow, you're doing really well.
Like, why did you say anything?
I mean, he wanted to be nice and
Yeah.
compliment your gameplay, but then it went south.
Yeah.
The single most angry you've ever gotten at a game is Resident Evil 2. Uh-oh.
Runaway mode. So, probably a mode we're probably not going to play.
Yeah, probably.
The extra modes are good, just not when doing them fast.
Good. Good.
Or when you get stressed easily. Good.
Good. I went too early.
You did. Have you tried going later?
Yes, many times, in fact.
Could you try again?
Okay.
Thank you.
Fuck. Saps, it didn't work.
Oh. Could you try again?
Okay.
Have you tried flipping your controller upside down?
No.
Have you tried mirroring the game screen?
Why would I? You know, I just thought about it. Why would anybody try that?
Why would anyone suggest that?
Yeah, who in the world would suggest something like that? That's so weird. I slowed down too much.
Okay, Lunar, what if you flip yourself upside down?
I don't think I can do that.
Do a handstand when you need to.
Yeah.
Why would I need to?
Just leave the game upside down.
For it, you see.
You need to rewire your brain.
And then when you go back to normal, it
Have you
things will
tried
be
multiplying
easier
by
and you're
7
gonna-
and then dividing by 3?
Now, Jay, a proper way for you to refresh yourself in this scenario would be going the other path.
I really don't think the other path is going to
Or-
work, though. I think this is
right.
going to be better.
Or, as Lunar pointed out, switching the keyboard and mouse controls for a different feel, but not ruin your brain.
You know what, let's try that,
would've been a
actually.
better. What's that?
I'm
First
using
try, here
keyboard
we
and
go.
mouse now.
Oh.
First try. Here we go.
Yep.
So, that was probably smart. I was trying to think of a different way to approach the game that would get your brain. I know that's what happens. You repeat the same thing over and over, but then you kind of get in a rut, so it break you out of it. And technically, flipping it over would work.
No.
Kind of.
Not enough.
Lunar,
I
use
still wanna
rollout on
flip
the
right
area.
and right is left.
Oh.
Jordy key
No,
like
definitely
Tiki
not.
64.
Oh, God. What would be the
What
point?
if? Nah.
Co-op.
What if we did Jordy key, and we had them all controlling them at the same time?
I'll take right.
No.
I'll take
Okay,
left.
this isn't working at all.
I'll take the start button.
Voice commands. No.
No clues it does. It's just really bad. It's just, switching the keyboards would be a way better option for the same idea.
Voice commands, but you already have the command set up to insta-win every single level.
Pre-recorded. I would say is go.
You just say the level name, and then they just go. Just wins automatically.
No, when we defeated Jebel, that was a collaborative effort.
Mark, that's a tool-assisted speedrun? No, it's voice commands now.
That's basically a task.
Omaha! I'm the best person ever.
Wow, I'm so good at this game.
Yes, Jay?
I just boot up Arkham Asylum again. I say Riddler, 100% speedrun in 2 hours, go.
Have you considered reincarnating into a better player?
You know? Don't think I have.
Would you like to try?
I don't think I do.
Got it. You do you, I guess.
Ugh. Nope. If I was playing Monkey Ball, I would simply win the game.
How could you not?
Violet, you're so smart.
I'm just different. Okay. Fuck.
Now, no pressure, Lunar. But you have 13 levels left.
I'm aware. I'm very aware.
Don't let that stress you out, though.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm here to help.
Turn the corner. Go straight. Slow down. Fuck.
Have you considering conning into a better player? Sounds like a really crappy isekai. I actually think I read a webcomic like that.
Really?
It's more that person dies, comes alive again, and now we can use game stats in real life.
Oh, well, that's different.
It's different, yeah, but...
Like a reverse.
Fuck!
Talk shit about Tron. You know, never seen Tron.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel about it. I've seen both movies. It's fine. I would watch it again.
Fair. Tron is fine.
It was fine.
It looks fine.
It looks impressive for the time.
You guys ever seen that picture of a crop circle where somebody just wrote Toy Story 2 is okay?
What? No. No.
How dare they, the aliens?
Hilarious.
Man, these aliens have some hot takes.
I can't believe people were right. There are no intelligent life in outer space.
No. I almost gotta go slower on that straightaway so that it has time to flip over. So that it's right side up when I get there. No, this is way too late.
I want to know how they come up with the difficulty for these levels. I feel like they just made a batch of levels, just off the top of their heads, and then just based on how many could actually beat them, then they were separated into categories of hard or not.
I mean, that makes sense.
How they separated the levels. Make the levels, scramble them, stick them in the game.
I mean, for
Except
the
but
most
somebody-
part, they're pretty evenly like distributed, but some of them are just kind of outliers.
XMC.
Like Exam C.
Why is that level called Exam C?
Because it's based on taking everything that you've learned in the game so far.
Where's C come in?
I don't know where
really
the C
mad
part
at it.
comes in.
Okay.
Maybe there were 2 other levels named Exam A and B that we just missed because they weren't that noteworthy.
Hard. I'm looking it up.
Fall out. Ready, go.
No, there is only exam C.
I see.
Fall out. Ready, go. Fall out. Ready, go.
Who made this weird frickin' donut anyway?
I don't know. Maybe it was made with all the leftover dough.
That's a lot of leftover dough. I feel like you could make at least 3 donuts.
Very wasteful.
Yeah. Maybe it's a donut for sharing.
Ready, go.
I've been so scorned by Balan Wonderland.
Wonderworld.
This
Yeah,
damn
this
game
so
won't leave.
that I just typed in Wario Land and I just verified if it was Wario World.
Well, there is a Wario World,
Yeah, there's
though.
both.
There is?
Yes.
Yeah. Aren't the world games on consoles and land games on handhelds?
Maybe.
Might be, yeah.
Oh, I missed.
It's-
Did
That's
World
fine.
originate?
I think Mario also does the same thing.
Fall out.
Yeah.
You're getting a
that
little
might be.
quiet again, by the way, Ark.
Ready,
What? Oh, okay. At Ark, no,
Uh,
there's only one Wario World. Was
Isn't
it
that the one on the
console?
Wii?
I thought it was a GameCube.
Or maybe it's GameCube.
Is that
Yeah.
the one where they shake
maybe-
the money?
I would have also
No.
guessed GameCube.
Oh, damn it! We were talking about Wario World, and I missed my chance to go.
No, it's important.
fall out. Ready,
Lunar, do you think you're like
Are you
something to the stream or something? Come on.
Are you-
How about
are you-
Wario World?
are you talking about a Wario Land Shake
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about.
Oh,
Is
that
it
makes
Shake
sense.
It?
with name
It.
Shake in the title?
Yes.
I mean, that seems too obvious if you think about it.
Yeah, it's obvious Wario World, which
Hey.
I do want to play on stream at some point. Maybe birthday stream again.
Have you played it before?
It was one of my childhood GameCube games.
I never played it.
It was fun, but it's an acquired taste, I believe.
Things that are bad are good, and I now understand Sap's better.
What?
Nothing.
No, please help me.
fall out.
The things that are bad are actually helpful, and now I understand you better. Jump on
What?
the TV.
Oh,
What is Jay talking about?
oh, I get it now. So Jay played Wario Land 2 today,
Mhm.
and he's not used to the Wario Land mechanic where an enemy will burn you, and that's good.
Oh. That's right. Yeah.
Ready, go.
So Jay avoided almost all enemies until suddenly he got burned, and suddenly he could walk through the fire platform.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Understand.
And then Jay wanted to avoid all the heavy objects falling on top from the sky. And then he got squished, and he realized he now was flat.
Fall out.
I was scared of being flat. I was not ready for that kind of commitment.
Now Wario World, on the other hand, does not have that mechanic, Jay.
I see they learned.
Well, Wario Land 4 does.
Oh.
It's
See,
a
they
kind of
almost
different
learned.
take. It's a different take on it.
Fall out.
No, it was definitely interesting. It just took a little bit to learn when to use it.
Now, Jay, you probably heard the Wario World menu song, though.
Look it up. Let's see here. Mario World.
Yeah, you'll recognize it as soon as you hear it.
Or is it Pause song or whatever it's called?
Now, Gomez, there's nothing about this Wikipedia article that you've sent me that I like. Sending
Does
that
it-
to the Shadow Realm.
Does it?
Oh yeah, that boss. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nah, nah.
I've never heard this before.
Really?
Never.
No. Oh, it's gonna stuck in my head.
Nya, 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 nya,
Yeah,
nya.
yeah, yeah.
Yang, 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 yang. Oh,
I have the
Remix.
worst idea.
Which is?
Duplicate tab.
No, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay, I'm gonna help you here.
Yes.
Silva Gunner.
Oh no.
Isn't he dead? Isn't that guy
No, no,
dead?
no, 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 no.
You're thinking of Gilva Sunner.
You're thinking of Gilva Sunner, who posted actual OSTs from video games, not parodied. Silva Gunner is a
Anyways.
parody of Gilva Sunner. Silva Gunner is the one that posts, like,
Rips. Quote.
quote unquote rips, aka funny versions of songs.
Yeah, like the Mario World pause screen menu that is 50 minutes long. Here you go, Jay.
Also, it is actually Siva Gunner, not Silva Gunner.
Yeah.
I'll be with you in a moment. I'm currently trapped in hell. What I've done.
What have you done?
He opened several tabs.
I have the song overlapping itself.
Jay, there's literally an Easter egg. If we're listening to the pause song for an hour, we'll have Wario stop singing, apologizing for annoying you.
Really?
Aw, that's fun.
What?
That's funny.
That's amazing. Okay, what is this? Silver Gunner.
Fall out. Ready?
I guess I know what I'm listening to for the rest of the hour. Blech, the last hour.
Oh, it is 9 already. Wow. Oh yeah, daylight savings.
We were a little bit late, but how long have we spent on this level in particular, by the way?
Yes.
You want me to look it up?
Fall out.
Maybe don't.
Okay.
Oh, that song is going places.
Mm-hmm. You're not ready, Jay. If you go to the comments, you can see someone compilizing how many different, like, songs are in there.
Oh. Oh, also, I almost forgot to do war with my thermometer. Be right back.
It's a
It's a
self-inflicted
different
war.
time now.
It's a self-inflicted war.
He's at war with himself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know.
We do kind of know.
We know that if you called an electrician, you would probably get it fixed.
Listen, I could fix it. I can. I just don't make time to do it.
So the war is self-inflicted. Got it.
Okay, listen to me, mister. I won't tilt my goddamn chat and my timer. You don't think about it until it happens. You're like, oh shit, man, I should probably fix that. And then you forget about it to the next day.
Okay, you want me to ask you tomorrow then?
You know what? Yes. Hello, Rocky.
Hello.
If you thought about it beforehand, be like, oh yeah, I can fix that. Oh no, I know. It's just not a high priority thing. There are many cracks in it slips through it, Ed boy.
Right?
Ed boy.
That was definitely a
Let me
little
repeat
bit
myself.
closer.
What?
You're Rolf now, Saps. Congratulations.
I mean, I always was, but...
Wait, wasn't Ivy
You're
Rolf?
definitely the resident
said-
Rolf, aren't you?
We've talked about an Ed, Ed, and Eddie fan cast before, haven't we?
I believe so,
have-
yeah.
Have we? What did we decide?
I'm Rolf.
Zaps is Rolf. I was
I
Double
guess
D.
okay. I'm definitely Eddie then, aren't I?
Oh yes.
Who's Wander?
The rest.
Everyone else.
Everybody else.
And the rest.
Ready, go.
Blank.
What?
Who's Plank? Oh.
That's Lambrance.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, Lambert was blank.
How's Lunar Sanity going? Oh, you can hear us talking about very different topics right now.
It's going great.
Who's Eddie's brother? Well, it would have to be Hannah, obviously.
Yes. Who's Ed's mom?
Fall out.
You really
Wander.
reach for that character. Does that character show up?
No, I'm just wondering who would do that to Jay.
My mom
Like
took me
removing
down the
stairs.
because I am grounded.
Fall out.
This level. Well, there has already been another level that was longer than Exam C.
Yes.
I don't know if this one competes with that yet. I don't know.
Do you want to know what the speedrun I saw, or the speedrun, the 30-second clip I saw someone completing this level, which way they took?
No.
Sure.
They took the right path.
I see.
Fall out. Ready, go.
So what do you have to do? You get on it as it's going under, get on top of the under part, and then go, That's some finite control.
Whee!
If I want to go that
Oh,
way, I
shit.
gotta go a little bit earlier.
Ready,
For a moment, I said, "Oh, didn't Luna go the wrong way?" And I was like, "Oh no, no,
No, I went the
that's
right way.
path. That was the right path." Yeah,
Mm-hmm. You did it again, didn't you?
yeah, I did it again.
I've been trying to
just
go
go to, like,
left for
ah.
the majority of this, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
ready,
that the right path is easier in the beginning, but the left path is easier at the end. It
yeah.
really depends on when you want to have the challenge.
So I've been thinking about this for a bit. If you took the left path and you got all the way to the end, wouldn't you have to wait for the loop to
Shut
go a whole?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you would. That's why the right path is usually the better
Yeah.
one, yeah, I believe.
Sorry, I was just close and I wanted to focus.
That's fine.
Luna just, oh shit.
Lunar's gamer rage.
But when do we not talk about it? I don't know where to go. Where's the line?
Oh, when Lunar gets halfway past and is going in the straight direction, that seems about right.
Okay. I'm just going.
No, that would bring attention to it.
That is fair.
fall out. Ready, go.
You know, I'm checking the Wikipedia page that Gomez looked in for one of the bosses in Wario World, and I see there's an area called Beanstalk Way. I think I'm not going to stream it on my birthday anyways. This was at the time where Sat was playing games without reading. No.
I think that possibly.
Damn.
I gotta fall correctly onto the goal too.
Yes. Let me just, if you want.
By that logic, Saps is never allowed to play Kirby Air Ride. You're right.
No! Well,
Because no
I never
beans?
played it.
There's a course in that game called Beanstalk Park.
Oh.
Ready, go.
Sorry, Saps. No beans.
And that's your rule, though. You can never have played
sad.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah. You've
No,
already
Ark was
broken
the
your
bean man
rule.
there. Ark was the bean man.
But the
You
game
definitely
contains
had a
beans.
stock of beans.
But Ark was the bean man.
Oh.
This is in Stardew?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, the difference is that I took the beans for fun and profit, but you have the beans for a lifestyle.
No!
Oh, I'm slipping. Okay.
Oh.
Ready?
I feel my breath just choking in my throat. Like, don't say it. Must be silent. Must be safe. Yes, logical. Exactly. This
I waited
level.
too long.
The lunar has actually touched the goal now 4 times?
Twice. Just twice.
Okay, divide by 2.
Multiply by 5.
Divide by 5.
That would be 1.
It's fine. That's still tangentially related.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
Okay.
Why is the middle part red? Like a magnet?
It's the danger zone.
Fall out.
Yeah, that does feel like it.
Go.
If they're gonna make an extra easy mode, I think what they should have is a jetpack under the ball.
Just to like jump for when you fall.
So you like boost a little bit, like
Like a double jump.
rock it up a little bit. Yeah.
Infinite.
That way you
jump.
can like hover, kind of float across the gap.
Would you like us to give you flood?
Oh, that's it.
And we come full circle to when we first started this level.
The singularity.
No.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
And this is why the Dreamcast never took off as the console. So many were dropped into space and lost, never to be seen again. They could not be purchased.
People wanted to buy the Dreamcast. They just didn't exist because they were all floating in space.
Yep, there's one right there.
That makes sense.
There goes another one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought of a way to get Lunar to kill me.
You want to die?
I'm interested.
Well, remember how when we were playing Donkey Kong Country 2, which eventually we should get back to, Lunar did the joke where every time that
We
we
just
touched a
never beat
banana.
No,
What's that?
we haven't beat that, no.
Not yet. We,
thought
we
you
got
finished that.
distracted.
Arceus happened.
Arceus happened.
Well, you were playing that long before.
Yeah.
I think
Pokemon
it
in
was
general happened.
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl that happened, and then Arceus
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just, oh my god. Oh, that was cool.
No, I understand the
sitting there
joke
like,
now.
every time-
Don't. Do not.
Okay, okay. It's every time you touch a banana, oh, banana. Drives all the way from where you are, cross street, just a slapping.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
Again, the worst part of this level is waiting for it to rotate into the correct position.
And this picture from the chat's perspective, like you get mad, you leave the room, and we're left live on streams. We're talking to each other. Imagine my door open, just come in. All right,
It's a long break.
You put that stream deck down, mister.
Put away the gamer diaper.
Why not, Jay?
It's not.
Sounds like someone who wants to defend their gamer that would say.
The couch, man. You saw how cool it was at the get together. We could just sit on the couch and play a game. It was awesome.
Fall out.
Thank
It looks
you.
like a diaper though.
Do you wear a diaper? Like a
No.
crystal lap?
No, Jay. That's why we're saying it's weird that
Do
you
ya?
do.
I don't know. I just don't get where diaper came from. Couldn't
I
at
know
least
where
be
it came from.
loincloth?
Fall out.
No, it is a little unfun to say gamer loincloth.
Uh-huh. Gamer diaper is incredibly funny.
That's actually worse.
Yeah, that's much worse.
Which is why we say gamer diaper, because it's funny.
Nice.
We're actually doing you a favor, Jay.
Fall out.
Dreamcast could have failed due to the ease of piracy. Nah, it definitely was in the space. You're right, Clues. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
cracked the code.
We're witnessing the failure
Yeah.
of the Dreamcast right now.
I thought Sega did what Nintendo didn't, or whatever.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, they failed. That's what Nintendo did.
Oh damn!
Ooh, shots fired. You're a little late, but I'll take
No one expects the air horn.
it.
Uh-oh, I'm too late.
Fall out.
Side note: I miss Mori.
Go.
Amori was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I still like how the new character of the new Pokemon games looks like a Mori.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
If you can name our rival, we'll probably name them Sonny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And
No,
if I had
okay.
to play as him, I would be very hard to convince to name myself Saps in that run.
You'd still name yourself Sunny.
Yes.
You get to the final boss and you kick their ass and it's like, but they would not succumb.
Newest, hardest Pokemon battle where the entire team revives.
Oh God.
I keep meaning to watch those VODs, but every time I do, I just rewatch the Book of Mario VODs again. Book of Mario was very fun.
Oh yeah.
We need something in the vein of Book of Mario, but not quite the same thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's what the portal thing you did was.
Yeah, basically. But I did that in one stream and solo.
That's true. And also, it was all voiced.
Yeah.
True.
Someone needs to make like an Ace Attorney or a Danganronpa version of that.
Sounds like hell. Let's do it.
Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal.
Oh God. Isn't that basically what that is?
Yes.
Essentially, yeah.
Yes, it is.
There
are some hackers I know.
Is that the elf thing?
Yes, Elf Monster.
Yes, elf monster. That's right. Everyone call me elf professor or whatever.
Oh my
War criminal. And that's my favorite generation too.
god. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun. That's something to keep in mind. I'll write it on the list.
I know some hackers who are actually running the text scripts through Google Translate to make Google Translate Pokemon games. I was like, oh no.
Oh boy.
Again, isn't that basically what that was?
Well,
Ready?
I think it
feel
was an
like-
attempt.
yeah, Vietnamese Crystal was made in earnest, but these are being made for funny. This is that Vietnamese Crystal was not well done accidentally.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
I kind of wish, because we also could have had a similar thing with Telefang. However, the actual plot was also pretty good.
Yes.
We would not have gotten, you have given Crypto a gun. They flashed a fearless smile.
Ready?
Oh.
So crazy.
Who banned me? Do I know you? Poop. Hello.
You have a
You can't
disease.
say that. Watch your language.
You're right. Sorry. Banned. Immediately banned. That's why you got banned.
Fall out.
Nail on the head, Clueless.
I wonder how hard it would be to just take Ace Attorney 1 and hack the dialogue.
Don't
I guess
know.
it depends
Well-
what version you try to do it on.
Where the text files are located. If they need to be converted at all.
Ah.
Is that moment as we always go quiet?
Shit sucks, man.
I'm Mr. Mouse, the nipple world thief. And Hazapi, your nipples are gone. Twice in a row, though. That's getting better.
I'm going to eat Hokosaba and destroy our city.
After this level, I don't blame you.
Oh, man.
Eat a whole dragon. Fucking Goomba. How did that happen? How did they get Pokey Goomba? Is it Pokey or Spiky? Spiky Goomba, probably. And then they make it a fucking with an apostrophe.
There it is!
Ah, they're counted.
Nice.
Finally.
did it.
We have 40 minutes to get through the rest of this.
Ready?
Yeah, but
I
look
do
how
not
easy
care
this
with that
is.
savings. I'm here to the end.
What is this?
What's
What is
going on
this?
here?
What is here? What?
Mhm.
Huh?
What? What?
Oh.
Oh, it flips.
They all flip?
Now just the end.
Well, that's rude.
What if you just... Okay, listen to me here,
Just
Lunar.
Hold forward.
Trust me.
Floor it.
Trust me.
Oh.
Okay, wait half a second, and then trust me.
Okay.
Wait, Patrick. Big
Floor it?
toe.
Yes.
Yes. Nice. Great.
That worked!
11 more levels like that, please.
Okay, now Lunar, you trusted me before. Don't trust me
great.
again.
Oh, there's a grate there. I might be able to use that.
Ready? Go!
Lunar, you should play the SpongeBob movie game?
I've heard that is
Didn't
okay. Basically, they made a tie-in game for the movie using the Battle for Bikini Bottom engine.
I played it.
I've heard it's not as good as
Right.
Battle for Bikini Bottom, but still decent.
That is my memory of the game.
Yeah.
Ready?
I see that.
No, that's not gonna work.
Oh, no.
Not if I bounce off the grate like that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Now what?
Okay, we
Now
made it
when-
Now
here.
to stop here.
Oh.
Oh, now it's going faster.
And
And
the
in the
other
opposite direction? Yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
Do you want help?
Would you like to enable
No.
easy mode? Do you
You
want
like
to
flat
cook
back?
your mac and cheese in the microwave?
Not really.
Oh, okay. The joke being Craft Easy Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm sure it's still funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's not funny if you have to explain it.
I mean, I didn't have to. It was optional.
I didn't have to. I'm just that nice of a guy, you know?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Tech, you are prick. I will do my best to make problems for you.
I'm going to create problems on purpose.
Yes. Oh, nice.
Whee! It worked.
Huzzah.
So you gotten that down.
And sometimes just the reverse of that is impossible.
But Jay, they're not doing the thing you told us to do.
What? What?
Switch your brain. Okay.
Switch
Yeah,
We're
brain.
making you
on.
proud.
Don't start the magnifier.
Oh no, that was too early.
Ooh.
You must be a lamp of desire.
I don't remember that line.
Me neither.
I don't remember that one either. I forgot we were talking about, like, Luder, what did you say? You must be a lamp of desire.
I remember the first 2 streams of Book of Mario pretty well, and then after that, it's just brain shut off, brain no good.
I remember dedicating myself during that one to try to say every line of that one correctly the first time.
Yeah, you did great. I think you did great through pretty much that whole series.
Yeah. I think the
Waku
main
up,
ones
big
I
ass.
Waku up, big ass, yeah.
Stop.
Ah. You're getting it there.
It's just that
So many
that
good
second
moments.
revolution.
Yeah.
Revolution.
Oh.
I wonder what kind of world we would live in if the Wii was actually called the Nintendo Revolution.
Wii U might have succeeded.
Revolution you.
Revolution
Oh
you.
god. Well, no, they wouldn't have called it that because it's supposed to be like we and you. Like
That's lame.
us and you.
and me. What if they just kept Dolphin?
Well, Dolphin was GameCube.
I will never forget the way Ark exclaimed with excitement, "It's called Big Ass!"
Oh, hey!
Okay, I'll take this.
Salvaged.
Now salvage this. Then.
Ah, damn it.
Oh,
Same thing.
It was close, though.
Oh, I actually. So I'm at the charge of at work to like host quiz nights when we do them, because we like have every our how to say it. Our company is divided into 2 different branches, kind of, where I am living in one of them and another team in a different town. And that's one of our ways to like connect in both teams, to like have this quiz night where everyone shows up and like you play together. And I've been teaching people about the joys of Jackbox.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
So
did you
last
pull out Fibbage?
I did. That was actually the game I pulled out today or on Friday. It was Fibbage
That makes
3.
sense. That makes sense.
And we got the question.
Oh.
A man in Florida was arrested for doing blank in the middle of the road. And I was the one, because the way I set this up, we have these meetings through Google Meets. So they can't really hear what I'm saying. Or like hear what the game is saying, so I had to vocalize everything. So I also took it upon myself then to vocalize the answers they sent in. And considering Florida man, many decided to be very creative with their answers, like masturbating, wanking, etc.
Oh no.
And I, with
Stop.
a deadpan, quote-unquote American accent, tried to read these as genuinely as possible, and I just
no.
see several of the people in the that participated just kind of laughing their ass off while we did it.
No.
That's fun.
I had a fun time though, yeah, that I'll admit.
That is good. Oh.
Yeah, so far I've tried Gothic Phone, I've tried Trivia Murder Party, Fibbage, just to name a few, and I now have gotten the store to, or the company to sponsor me 2 Jackbox party packs so we can play them.
Oh, Earwax.
Ready, go.
No.
Earwax night. Let's go.
They might enjoy it.
And yes, Gomez, they have said it. I'm like a talk show host with the way I'm compared to everyone else.
You've had a lot of experience.
Yeah, that's usually what I also say. Like, to be fair, I speak a lot more American English than any of you.
Yeah.
I've been conditioned.
Sorry. Whoa.
Ah!
Fall out.
That was kind of cool there for a second.
Yeah.
You would save that one. Get
Now,
style
Jay.
points. Yes.
Of any time you are allowed to say it, now would be the time, but you refuse to say it.
Say what?
America is
Notice-
sorry.
Oh. Wait, why are we sorry?
My my quote-unquote American accent.
Oh. Have I influenced the way you speak?
I mean, by technicality, yes. By me speaking with you so often.
Oh my god. I can't get that right.
Next time, tell them Nihog Schneebor.
No.
Okay.
Were you even trying to say anything that was Norwegian?
No.
He was
Then
saying
what
he was
were you
just
trying
saying
to say?
gibberish.
I was saying 2 words backwards.
What?
Oh wait, maybe no.
Actually, it might be Nihab. Nihab Schneebor. Of course, now that I can't say what it is because it's a person's name that I know. So never mind. There's always going to
Why?
be backwards. Well, because like the around time I discovered that my last name backwards was Jesse, we were doing everyone's names backwards.
Well, how do you
It sounded
remember?
like Nihog Schneebor.
Why are you remember someone else's name backwards?
Well, I mean, say it out loud. Just savor the words.
Nihag
Oh.
Schneeborg?
Nihog Schneebor.
Sure.
It's cathartic.
Sure.
It's like a magic spell. Words just spark joy.
My name backwards is a dead mess.
Okay, fair.
Wow.
Dead mess.
Yes.
Gamers have
Or
back-
dead roots.
Oh,
My name backwards is just Craw.
craw, dude.
Craw
No, come on.
date. Ah.
Ah, dead.
Gomez, if you can figure out the name from what I am saying, I will be impressed. There's definitely been stylized a fair bit.
I do agree with Gomez, though.
I mean, if you can figure it out, I think it's pretty cryptic. Considering G is not involved in their name, how did I think about it?
Damn it, I missed my opportunity. Why is this side so much harder than the other side?
I think they changed up the timing on it.
Okay, what if I start on one of the grates? Like here. Oh, that's not gonna work.
No. Good thoughts.
Good test. Oh, okay, that's not gonna work either.
If I could quantify the way Ark has influenced my vocabulary and speaking pattern and pay him royalties based on that, I think he'd be rich.
I was gonna say, I remember some.
You're welcome.
Question mark, exclamation point.
Question mark, exclamation point.
Question mark, exclamation point.
Like, what are some examples? Probably nice.
That's one of them.
Probably.
I believe the main one is time to get fucked.
Time to get fucked. Time to get fucked. All right. I mean, that's not an Ark original. That's just an internet meme.
Oh, is it?
True.
I think so.
Oh.
Shay's world has been shattered.
Maybe the way I sing-song it is my own.
Ah.
Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Ah, that's another.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. I just went on Twitter real quick, and I just see Hideo Kojima tweeting, "This is my favorite Batman movie with Lego Batman."
I hear it's good.
I do too.
I guess I don't really know anything about it.
I do actually hear several people genuinely believe it's the best Batman movie.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good too. God damn
I
it.
have a hunch that I'm not gonna be able to feel that way, but I would watch it.
It's probably a matter of taste. It's like a spiritual successor to the Lego movie.
One of the seminal ones is, "I'm gonna kick your ass if you make B-movie jokes." God damn it.
Why am I not able to get past this first section now?
Why are you rolling?
Why are you rolling? That's a good question, actually. Why am I rolling?
Ah, Mask of the Phantasm. Yes, I have seen that one.
That's a good pick.
No, that's it.
Yeah, that was a movie that Jay pulled me aside. He was like, "Can you show me this movie?" I was like, "Yes, of course I will do
I heard
that."
so many rumors about it. I'm like, Ark owns that.
Yeah, extremely good film. You know what? I'll go on the movie night channel. I'm gonna put that in.
Yeah, put that on the list.
Yeah.
I almost want to put a Norwegian movie on the list, but I don't know if it has English. Like
That does decide whether or not we can watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. There's like there are some Norwegian movies that are like classics. I'm like, I wonder if those would be fun outside of Norway.
Captain
Captain
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth is one of them. I know some Captain Sabretooth has English.
Trying to think if there's another Batman movie that you all would really enjoy. We already watched The Dark Knight. I'm thinking about maybe Batman with Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton?
That's the one where Jack Nicholson was Joker.
Was the Riddler in that one too?
Nah.
Oh.
That's the one that you're obsessed with, Batman Forever. The one with Billy D. Williams as Harvey Dent. Yeah, that is the same Riddler movie that Jay's talking about.
Every time.
I am now Googling the movie that I'm thinking of, and I see it does have an English title that they released.
Alright.
And I just read the synopsis, and it has admittedly been a while since I've watched it, but a widow hires a private detective to find a tricky gnome with a long foxtail.
What?
Oh.
The movie is called Gurren with the Foxtail.
Sounds weird.
Foxtail,
It is.
is the foxtail often dragging on behind the ground behind it? Is it lagging behind, as in Gurren lagging?
No.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a wow from me.
That's a wow. Not a garden gnome, no.
A Tolkien.
I have no idea what the Tolkien gnome is.
like from Lord of the Rings.
Well, I don't know if I've seen a gnome in Lord of the Rings.
This level turned out to be deceptively difficult.
Yeah, I want to say, what? Is it just the timing's a bit different on this one?
Yeah. And, like, I can't see, I can't think of any other way I'd be able to do it other than the way I'm doing it. but
Hmm.
it's just difficult. I've already missed my window.
Most of the elves in Lord of the Rings are gnomes. Not the elves, but the Galadriel is a gnome. No, not
Elves
that
are
either.
gnome?
Gnomes
Oh,
are more like dwarves in Norway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Just
feels
happier.
the same.
Oh yeah, I would say a gnome is more like the seven dwarves in Snow White.
Okay, stop. How else am I supposed to do that?
Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania Double Twin.
Fall out. Ready, go.
Weren't there gnomes in Harry Potter as well?
Yes,
I remember.
they were more feral.
Hmm.
Ready,
So I remember
Okay.
in one of the Harry Potter games, you were throwing gnomes over
Yes.
a fence, I think it was.
Yes, Ron's fence.
What game was that?
Chamber of Mysteries, I believe.
Chamber of
Ah.
Secrets.
That was it.
What were you saying, Zaps?
Okay, so the first mistake is you're not playing as Tails.
I see. Let me just start
Yeah.
over this whole thing so I can play as Tails.
Yeah. Lunar, one thing I do see they're doing different between the first and the second one is you're slowing down a lot more.
Well, I'm trying to slow down so I don't rocket off of the ramp when I reach it.
But I think what that's doing is changing the angle that you're hitting the ramp, the
Zaps, how
grate
do they do
on.
it?
They go full speed. And go, they like, how to say it? I need visuals to kind of explain it, so if you get to the second part.
ready, go.
Okay, full speed, you say. Fuck.
Full speed!
Ready, go.
All right, fuck it. I put the Michael Keaton movie on the list. If we decide that we really like that, what?
God, that was the year I was born.
And then just take the first one. Like, don't wait for this one, take the one before that one.
That's what I've been trying to do! Fuck.
Yeah, but yeah, that was essentially it. You had it there.
Ready, go.
Are they doing that for the first one as well? Is that like changing the
No.
timing at all? They're not. Okay.
The main difference is this goes so fast you don't have time to wait for the next one.
Out. Ready,
Pro tip for this level, go ape shit.
Aren't you tired of being nice?
Pro tip, get fucked!
Wow, do better.
Fucking oops!
ready, go.
You die.
Goodbye.
Ready, go.
One of them should actually be, well, yes, but actually no.
Fall out.
Ba-
Ready, go.
Whoa, I went on that way too early.
Fall out.
Cancel.
Ready,
One of them is just the song, when you try your best but you don't succeed.
Banana.
Banana.
Uh-oh. That's not right.
fall out.
Oh.
Ready,
A
go.
couple rotations might help. I'm not sure.
Oh, I missed it. Maybe I can save it? No.
Ready, go.
Maybe you still can save it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Ready, go.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I forgot how to do that. Great. Yeah. Great.
Now you're halfway there.
Wow. We're halfway
Halfway
there.
there.
Clock.
Oh, there's bumpers.
Oh,
Level seems unfair.
We're halfway there and you're only 2 hours. Yeah, we have we have 15 minutes to do 10 levels.
If we can get a couple easy ones in, we have to see.
Now, Jay,
Yeah.
you do know we cannot save.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am aware. I might be Googling hacks at the moment to see if there's anything we could do right now.
good boy, Jay.
There is jumping.
I could, but
We are here for the challenge.
oh wait, it's on
Well,
the
how
other
else are we
side
here?
of the clock. I thought it was in the middle.
No, it's being mean like that. I mean, knowing the strat is one thing, executing the strat is different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this seems like a way.
Oh!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Now let's just hope the hand doesn't come in the way. Don't tell me I jinxed you.
Oh,
You did!
yeah.
Okay, at this pace we can make it.
Variable width?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Looks like fun.
Okay.
Great.
Oh. Do I just gotta go really fast? Just hold forward.
Are they moving? What's happening to the level?
Oh my god.
Is it just
Go
shaped
a
like
bit
that?
to the side near the end.
Okay. Oh, I didn't get to start forward because fucking no notches.
Notches.
Ready, go.
No notches.
No notches?
I love how that has become a meme. Or like revitalized, or rather, I should say.
Damn it.
Oh, look good.
So no nachos.
No nachos?
Like almost right at the end, Chad's saying.
Yeah, I know. I was just figuring out where exactly to do it.
Yeah.
The best I can find is how to enable photo mode.
Fuck.
Thank you, Google. Thank you.
Ready, go.
But tell me about that photo mode.
Yeah.
Oh, you press Alt F4.
Okay. Here I go. Whoa. I mean, that could work
Are they
if I
going
didn't
up
get
and
pushed
down?
off.
I don't know, it looks weird.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, that's progress.
Unfortunately for you, however, you
Striker.
are notchless.
Did you talk to me about my notches?
God, the maidenless quote from Elden Ring could not have come at a better time.
Oh, this is just a Chuckster level
for
from
what?
Super Mario
Oh.
Sunshine.
Oh, I'm
Like-
like chuckster.
Trucks.
I'm a chuckster.
But why couldn't it come at a better time?
It's like the no mate, like no
No maiden.
No.
Yeah.
what's it actually? Oh.
Ready?
The no bitches meme, it has been like very popular very recently, and then no maidens
Oh.
comes. Whoa!
Oh.
Well, are we skipping a level with this?
Oh.
Let's find out.
I guess so.
Yeah.
14.
Planets.
Yes.
Oh wait, I
planets.
recognize this one.
Is that a good thing?
Oh, I
Oh
just-
hey!
Yeah, that is a good
Memorable? I
thing.
don't know.
What's different?
Haven't we done this one before?
Yes.
Is this part of the story
Oh.
mode?
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Hey, there's a green one behind it.
Ready? Go!
Do I want to go for that, though?
Yes.
Do you though?
No monkey balls. Do it.
It's more vertical than
Ah.
this one.
Fall out!
This one's very similar to Expert Extra 9 in SMP 1, but it's more vertical. Gotcha. Boing. Oh no. Boing.
Boing, 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 boing.
Boing, 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 boing.
Go for the green one.
Ah.
Fall out! Ready? Go!
Ready?
Ready.
Are you ready?
No.
Do you want to see a magic trick? No.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Ready? Go!
Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I can just skip one like this. Yeah. And... I bounced off of the goal.
You've touched the goal, though. That is step one.
You caressed.
Lunar,
I
you are
tasted
almost
victory.
on. You are almost on, Suzanne. You got this.
Dreamcast sticks its tongue out and licks the gate.
I don't like that visual. Ah!
Oh. What if you went to the green goal after that? Oh my god.
Boing. Boing.
Boing.
Boing.
Boing.
Boing.
Boing.
Boing.
Ah.
Right off the middle of that one.
You want to go to the middle one?
What is this word I'm seeing? Son of chats. What is this word that I am seeing in the chat? Ooparts. What is
Yes.
an oopart?
It's the name of the
Out of
level.
place
Yep.
arts.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
that would've been so-
Oh.
I think that's what Shadow was talking about. Is that right?
What?
Out of place artifact. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's.
Oh
what
fuck!
arts.
I wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention. I was reading chat.
That's
Nail it
allowed.
now.
Fall out! Ready? Go!
It's out of place because it belongs in a museum.
Boing. Boing. No, I'm too far past it.
Oh.
Ready? Go!
They kind of look like 8 balls
A little
down
bit.
there.
Like a magic 8-ball.
Yeah.
Gene, you do a sneeze. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Ah!
Ah, dang.
I thought that was
Stupid party ball.
Ready?
it. Yeah.
Made you look back. Bad.
Did any of you ever think that the magic 8-ball was real?
No.
What do
Yeah,
you
they're
mean?
real. They're real.
I mean, like they were actually like correct.
Yeah, I know.
So I can remember being really, really young, like 3 or 4. My sister would have one, and in general, I was not allowed in her room. She was like 10 years older than I was. But I thought the reason was that she didn't want me to have access to the one thing I wanted to see, which was the Magic 8 Ball,
Oh.
which she was convinced I would break, which I would have.
Ready, go!
To be fair, I would have fucked shit up.
Well, she also had this thing. What was it? You guys know about like shower caps? You put them on your head, and they're
Yeah.
like plastic. Put them on. You should put them on your feet. And then she
Wait,
had
those
a
exist?
board that was smooth plastic, and you would slide back and forth across the board to exercise, like side to side. And the shower caps would make your feet frictionless, so you can just keep slide. And I thought that was the
What
coolest
is
thing as a
Jay
kid,
talking about?
but I was not allowed to
I
touch
don't
that.
know what Jay's talking about.
Ah.
Fall out. Ready,
Oh man, I was not even sure what to call that thing.
Like, I know shower caps, but that's about all I know about that context.
There we go.
Oh, nice job.
Nice!
Oh, we got it! Yay!
Only 4 more minutes.
ready,
We got this. We got 5 more levels.
Yes!
Oh.
This is just like that one Japanese game show.
Hole in the wall. I see.
Can't go through. Maybe if I try
Some
over here.
sort.
I see a lot of like the same video. It's some people like sitting on top of stacked boxes, and that they will pick a number, and then something will happen where they'll be like, "I picked number 5." Okay, number 5 is there's a football team behind the curtain.
Oh man.
ready,
And when they pick that number, the football team comes running out into the stacked boxes, trying to knock them down. Whoever gets knocked down last wins. And it is hilarious.
I can't imagine.
Oof.
I think that is the best Japanese game show.
Ah!
Oh.
out.
Just the momentum I get from popping out of the hole is enough to send me over the edge.
There was some show that I watched that was a Japanese game show in all of its craziness, except it was dubbed with American announcers who were ad-libbing everything. They had no idea what was going
Wipeout?
on. Is that Wipeout? Is that what that
I think the original
No.
Wipeout.
Oh.
It can't be.
Wasn't it? The original Wipeout was dubbed over by people. Until later on it became the main thing
Wait,
that we see
really?
today.
Later on, it got dubbed over by animals. I'm sorry, yeah.
No, the original one. There were people who were doing the Wipeout challenges, but then that became so popular they actually made an American Wipeout.
I had
Pretty
no
sure.
idea.
That actually sounds a lot like what I was describing. You might be right.
Anyways, 8 seesaws.
8 seesaws! I'm dead.
Fall out.
Oh, did we
Eight
beat the
dead
last level? Oh, we
bodies.
did! Hey, look at that!
Boing, boing, boing.
Boing.
Takeshi's Castle?
I'll
Or
check
Takeshi's
that out.
Castle?
Maybe.
Ready, go!
Remember that being on TV?
Ready,
Lots of things are. I'm helpful.
Gamer sass.
fall out. Ready, go!
Well, Leonard,
Oh,
this
there's
is
a
probably
little
the part.
bridge there.
Ready,
This is probably the part where I should dip out. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Have a nice
I'll
night.
probably. Yeah, you do the same.
fall out.
See you around, everybody.
See ya, Ark.
See ya!
Bye.
Uh-oh, I'm going too slow. Oh, that's the sound of Ark disconnecting. Why are Windows sounds enabled still?
I can fix that for
To
you.
destroy you.
I mean, in some
There's a
cases I
setting to
kind
turn
of...
them off completely.
No, in some cases I do kind of like having them on, but like for stream specifically.
Why am I alone in this?
Fall out.
Well, sometimes I just like to know if a device has been disconnected or not. You know?
I just see the pop-up.
Well, like, sometimes I like having an audio indication.
Ready?
Well, get good then.
No, I refuse.
Please.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
Okay, just for you, I will change my preferences entirely. Fuck.
Yay! Okay, can you now get good here?
What does it look like I'm trying to do?
I don't know, but you're not getting good.
I'm trying.
We're now after dark. Ark has left. We're now
Sorry.
after Ark.
After arc. Ah, I don't have enough speed.
Fall out.
I am learning that the show may have been called MXC, Most Extreme Challenge, which was also related to Takeshi's Castle.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
But they were not ever related to Wipeout. They were just very similar. Anyway, sorry. How is our Seesaw Homicide going?
It's going.
I guess this one's more of a seesaw suicide.
Ready?
For the complete alliteration.
Okay, I'm slowly getting it though.
Ready?
Taps and J. If you bring up Thuckle, that's pretty good. I mean, well, now you had it. You
You're
brought
the
it
one
up
that
and now
just
it's
brought
in
up
your
You
brain.
Thuckles.
brought
This
it
is your
up.
fault.
So this prophecy is going to be self-fulfilled.
This is your fault.
I do want to bring up because there was a joke I was making earlier in here, which then we wandered away. But so I was doing Beat Saber, and we were making jokes to how I do things a certain way, and then eventually later on might change my methods
Mm-hmm.
to better adapt. So over this past Beat Sabering, I did finally adapt to a more pro style of swinging the controller,
Oh yeah?
which Mako has been trying to get me to do for like a year.
Ready? Go.
And
So I finally did that, and it worked. But I think more of the issue was I wasn't good enough to get the benefit of it, and now I have to get it. So we'll see how that works.
you've built yourself up to it.
Yeah, yes, I hope so, because it is kind of textbook. I didn't want to do it till I wanted to do it.
Ready? Go.
About his American knockoff or whatever Jay's talking about. To see how Lion King is clear knockoff of Kimba. I want to watch Kimba. I want to know what Kimba's about.
You don't.
It could be interesting. Could be.
Could be.
Can be interesting.
Yeah. I can just see that being true just because back then it wasn't as clear that people would ever hear about Kimba. And then the internet blew up. We're like, didn't he? Kimba is very much not Lion King to be 100% clear.
Yes.
Ready? Go.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Back.
So
Ready?
we're in after Arc now.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2016, we all know. No, in 2018, we all know the phenomenon that was Bowsets.
Oh yeah. Yep, I know what you're about to bring up.
Okay. Oh,
No, you're not.
No?
Really.
You think I'm gonna bring out Eggman?
Yeah. Are you not bringing up Eggman?
No, I'm bringing up Dr. Wifey.
What?
Ready?
Eggman! Yes,
Yes.
Eggman.
Eggman.
And we're not talking about Omelet?
Yeah,
No.
different character.
Oh, yeah.
Let me look up Eggman. I'm
Yeah,
getting
no.
Chinese food.
So the reason I mentioned that is someone that I follow on Twitter was like, first it was Bowset in 2018, then there's the Eggman in 2022. This means we are due for a gingerbread Dr. Wile in 2026. And
fuck,
someone's
that's
like,
incredible.
I'm gonna get ahead of the curve.
Oh no.
Clueless, I could disagree with you, but that would no longer be a safer stream.
Oh, shut up. Oh god, no, never mind.
That was so close.
Ready, go.
Anyways, you got this, Lunar. You were one away.
Uh-huh.
Now be no away.
Okay.
That's not no away.
Ready, go.
Yes, Clueless. Yes, I do, Clueless.
That's a good yo, Clueless.
Gruntilda already has a sexy version, though. Also nice!
There we go.
Gruntilda got the sexy version in the game.
Yeah, that's kind of
Wait.
different.
Wait, who got it in the game?
Gruntilda.
Gruntilda.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
If you ever lost...
Yeah.
Oh.
Or if you even just quit the game. Where the fuck?
Oh,
Wow.
the bananas, how you would see it, but now that you collected the bananas!
Wow.
What the fuck is happening? What?
Oh, they're
What?
synchronized swimming. That's what it is. That's why it's called synchronized.
Oh.
Oh. I went between them.
But when's the sexy version of Dracula? What do you mean sexy version? You can't beat perfection. That's the joke.
Hurry up. 10, 9,
9, 8,
Eight,
7,
7,
6.
6,
5,
5, 4,
3,
3, 2. Nice! Oh.
Aww.
Whee!
Anyways, you're so close.
go.
Do they pop up in the same spot each time?
I don't know.
Do they pop after they go down, maybe?
I guess. Oh,
Or
there we
not.
go.
Nice.
Hey.
I would have liked the
Don't
green
matter.
gold, but I'll take it.
You'll take
Yeah.
this.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm sure that number 18 won't be too bad. Better go back.
Can I go back and get that green gold?
Better go back.
Let me go back.
What is happening here?
Helix.
You gotta go slow, maybe?
I found a video.
Oh, maybe you just need to find the sweet spot and hold it, and the level will take care of itself.
Oh no, this person is actually writing it.
How? Explain the process and how I start writing this thing.
Go slow on the top.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I didn't realize when it's actually started. Okay, they start by holding straight forward and then they slow down as soon as they're on it. And when it starts turning. Oh!
Ah,
Oh, if that had worked.
If that had worked.
Ready, go.
Whee!
Fall out.
this is gonna be Alice Wesker? Is that Resident Evil? Because Wesker is Eggman? Well, the man
Oh,
with egg.
yeah. Yeah, Alice Vesker would be like female Vesker. That's literally a canon thing? Damn it.
Fall out.
Clone her daughter. I don't wanna know!
Yeah, I don't say anything. Whee.
I was part of a cloning project.
I mean,
Help with the
Also, how am I
Design a
supposed to
male
hit
need.
the goals there?
you're supposed to stop and then just fall down.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So yeah, like write that and then fall like that, but slower.
Fall out. Ready,
Oh, Alice is a protag in the films. Oh, that's her. Not connected to the games at all. Except for,
I
you know,
The crossover.
no, there's no crossover. It's like, it's a movie based on the game, but it's not, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually
Accurate.
not as
Is
bad as
it-
I thought it would be.
Is it a game that's based in the movie that's based in the game?
Definitely not.
I do need to
Hold
go
on.
a little bit faster, though.
There's probably a famous scene.
I fucked
from-
up as soon as I started going faster.
No. Yeah.
Resident Evil movie laser scene. Yep.
Fall out. Ready, go.
Laser Hallway is the only good thing about the movie.
Oh, is that when the guy gets diced?
I think it's more than just a guy, but yes!
Uh,
And they bring it back, they do. In 3 other movies! Because they know! It's the only good part.
So mean.
Fall out. Ready, go.
Fuck!
Fall out. Ready, go.
Ah, I lost it as soon as I started turning. Oh!
Oh!
Oh no! I just bounced way too far.
But an interesting strategy.
Not one that probably should be aimed for, though.
No.
No. Aim for it.
No.
Come on. Sexy female Dr. Neocortex. Is that's Crash Bandicoot?
Yes. Gomez, I hate to break it to you. No!
Is that one of the alternate universes?
Crash 4? Oh, I haven't played Crash 4.
Is that the one they tried to forget in the actual games themselves as well?
Well, everything beyond 3 is essentially.
Gotcha.
9, 8,
We're
Okay.
gonna be-
Yeah!
Yay! Trying so hard
Oh,
not to comment.
No, that's not Cortex. We actually saw that happening, Jay.
Cool.
Oh, you mean the lady to the doctor
Yes.
guy?
Time guy.
Yeah, they enjoyed their company way too much.
Everyone realized they did, and nobody but they liked it. Entropy, yeah, or entropy, yeah. You were about to make me Google Crash 4 sexy Cortex.
Oh no.
I didn't.
You almost did.
I almost did.
And your Google search will never be the same ever again.
It's
Recommended
damaged
search
beyond
contains-
repair at this point.
ready, go.
Is there a button somewhere? No.
Good to check though.
Like, Jay, remember Lieutenant Eddie's video I shared with you just before this stream?
Lieutenant Ed?
You know, the Hearthstone video I shared with you just before
shut
stream.
up. No.
That you decided to watch more of.
I thought that's what you wanted.
No, I just wanted to watch the first minutes. Just like, look at his content, and then you were like, oh, I'm interested in his content.
Listen,
like,
I
why?
didn't want to chicken out.
Lunar, I have an idea. Hold forward.
Fall out.
Got it.
Ready,
Okay, here's the idea that doesn't exist in canon. Sexy female Kubo. The world is
give
not
him
ready
some
for this
DLC.
power.
ready,
Wait, Lunar, I have an idea. Hold forward for 3 seconds and then left.
Whee. This level is making me dizzy.
Yeah.
Okay, Lunar, turn around and hold backwards.
Fall out.
What?
think
I got flung off.
What?
Okay.
What?
Fall out. Ready, go.
What
Are
other
you
bad guys
thirsty?
don't have sexy versions? Giovanni.
No, I think they have it. They're just not popular.
You mean like a different generation version of Giovanni?
I mean, for all I know, they exist and they're just like, you know. Honestly, if we just say, I wonder if there's is a yes, there is. We just don't know about them or they're not mainstream yet.
I don't understand how I'm supposed to be able to control myself through this.
It doesn't seem possible. You just have to
Wait.
bounce and hope until you throw up.
Ready, go.
Look, if it exists, there's a gender swap version of it. Rule 63!
Yep.
What about
Yeah.
the most genderless bad guy?
Sexy female Junko. Wait.
Wait. Oh.
Fall out. Ready, go.
Come on.
Oh.
That's definitely how I should do it, though. Just angle myself correctly there at the very beginning.
Just angle your dangle.
I don't think anything is dangling in these. Any bananas?
There we go.
Hey!
Nice!
All right.
Final
There's
one.
the last one.
Destiny!
Stage. Ready,
Destiny dice? Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Oh. It's another one of
Shenandoah.
these.
6! And then it's gonna be 5! No, oh.
Does it
Oh, you're
turn to the
lame.
one that you... No, you don't control this, of course.
So forward, right?
Forward, right.
Middle, left, right.
Left, reaper, middle, left, right.
Down.
I'm surprised by
side,
how
right.
ingrained that has become.
I know.
It was effective.
So effective that it's still memorized years later.
Forward, down, Reaper, right.
This way. Nope.
Forward, right, forward.
Forward, right, forward.
ready, go.
Whee.
Fall out.
Two forward.
Ready, go.
And be a bit more
Right.
shy.
Not that shy.
Ready, go.
I have a question.
Yes?
Is that
Can you be shy on purpose?
Ready,
why?
go.
Because, like,
Oh.
like shy is usually a thing where you're like, oh, I'm just too nervous to be this. But it's like, it's not something you can be. You can't make yourself be shy, but then you can be like, I guess coy?
Ready, go.
Like acting shy, but not really being shy.
I see what you
But you
mean.
can never make yourself shy.
Yeah, like I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Damn it. I got that so perfectly the first few times.
No.
Just do it again.
Forward.
Okay, there we go.
Right.
Ah,
Forward.
please, out of the divot. No!
No.
Ah!
You
You got
stay
something.
in divots.
Ready, go.
President Holt woman, Queen DDD.
Oh, no. I've seen a Queen DDD, actually.
I think I've seen that too.
That doesn't sound too bad. Or was it bad?
Shannondorf.
Yeah, Shenandoah is a really good name. Calamity Shannon.
It's just
No,
the
that's just
board.
flat out cowgirl. It's a Calamity Shannon.
Calamity Shannon.
Oh,
Yeehaw, gamer.
Fall out.
DJ Octavia.
Octavia. Oh.
All deities are queens.
Ready, go.
Yes, Jay. Are you thinking of the same meme I'm thinking of?
Oh, me too.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe
Oh.
not. If she breathes, she's a thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, then yes.
I need to learn exactly like
Where
what
to stop?
times or what timestamp it starts rotating at.
Fall out.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Ready, go.
This one's at
57 and a
57.
half.
Whee.
Fall out. Ready, go.
So I think it might be every 3 seconds. Maybe not.
Fall out. Ready,
Try start going at 56.
Nah.
fall out.
Like halfway between those two.
Yeah.
Like timing the Mario Kart Go.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, too early.
So 52 looks like.
Ready,
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, go.
fall out.
Close.
Ready, go.
2, 3, go. Fuck.
Fall out. Ready, go.
2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. No?
Fall out.
No.
Ready, go.
1, 2, 3, go. 1,
Chat,
2,
I have a question.
3, 4, go.
Maybe not now.
What do we go?
Two,
What do we
three,
do about
4,
Mother
go.
Brain?
2, 3, 4,
Mother brainless.
go. Okay, it keeps going forward.
Out.
Okay.
Ready,
Mommy brain, no!
2,
I should have said that.
3, go.
fall out. Ready, go.
Manfred on Karma. Father Brain.
Fall out.
Papa brain.
Ready, go.
2, 3, go. 2, 3, 4, go. 2. Fuck. That was close.
Ready,
You were close.
3, go. No.
fall out. Ready, go.
4, go.
Daddy, dick?
Fall out.
Is the dick the opposite of the brain?
Yes. Now, now you don't need to think about anything else.
Ready,
Also, you don't need to read every word that happens in chat.
I was just genuinely confused.
ready, go.
2, 3, 4.
Tubby, sorry. Can hear her voice scream.
Fuck.
Fall out.
Ick.
Giant glove of whatever in the back of the melee stage that's supposed to be Mother Brain. Wait, where? What stage is that?
In the Brinstar stage in Melee, there is a weird creature in the background that doesn't actually look like anything in the Metroid series.
Fall out.
It's kind of brain-like, so people think it was supposed to be Mother Brain, but it doesn't actually look like Mother Brain at all.
Fall out. Ready, go.
Video unavailable.
2, 3,
Oh!
4, go. Yeah.
Hi, Ark.
Oh, the thing that's like raising and lowering the lava. I forgot about that thing.
Yeah, that one.
I really
I-
thought about what it was.
I thought you meant to talk about the crane level.
No, not that one. That's Brinstar Depths. I'm talking about
Yeah,
Brinstar
sorry,
Level.
sorry.
4, go.
You can understand my confusion.
2,
Yeah.
3. Get me out of here. 4, go.
Yes, Zach, we're almost done. We might sleep tonight.
Maybe.
And don't worry about the conversation topic that's currently going on.
1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1,
It's
I was
a mix
mildly-
between a brain and a Metroid.
4, go. 5.
I was gonna say I'm mildly responsible for it, but no, I'm entirely responsible for it.
You are. 2,
Wait, for what?
3, go. Fuck.
The conversation topic.
Oh.
Ready, go.
So they called it Daddy Scrotum.
Fall out. Ready,
Wasn't gonna worry about it, Julie. You're welcome.
2, 4, go. 1. Fuck.
Man, it feels like beating this level is like a roll of the dice.
3, go.
Dang it. We're not half one.
2, 3,
Why do I always
4,
lose
go.
all R?
1.
Anyway, so you probably turned off the voice mod for
4,
Discord.
go.
Or no, you didn't.
Too early.
I did not!
ready, go.
2,
Oh, no, I did, but then I turned it back on.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I realized when I was like, wait, you did air horn.
Oh, I put it on Alt D. Okay, now I know where it is. Now it's, okay, I'm armed again. I'm armed again.
1, 2, 3, 4, go. Fuck.
Fall out. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck, right. I was counting to 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1. Fuck.
One fuck, two fuck, three fuck, fuck.
4, fuck. Go.
5 fuck, 6 fuck, 7 o'clock fuck. We're gonna rock around the fuck tonight.
1, 2,
Probably
3,
help.
go. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. That was too early.
Ready, go.
1, 2,
Three whole fucks.
3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1. Fuck!
Ready,
Where is the goal?
Probably on
We're
1.
watching it.
fall,
How do you go from 6 to 4?
ready, go.
1, 2, 3, go. Fuck.
Fall out. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Too early.
Fall out. Ready, go.
2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 2, 3, oh fuck, 4, go. Ah.
Cup, no! No! Why do they have to be receded?
That's how most die are.
Oh. Oh yeah, I guess they are, aren't they?
2.
Wonder who started that.
I,
I guess they wanted to
makes
last a
sense.
while, so if they were just painted on, they'd wear off.
Fall out.
Fair.
Ready, go.
2,
Move inside and out with counting. Where's all the pips?
4, go. Oh,
Is that what that is?
I have no clue.
What is it? Which one is the pip? If they were convex, they'd roll. I mean, I just assume they'd be flat and painted on.
Ah, okay, it goes to the left once we reach 2.
Okay,
That's
so
good to
right,
know.
forward, 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 left. What we've learned
No.
Yes.
It's amazing that all the shapes and scales, the levels that we've seen, the one they picked for the last one is just a square dice.
Yep. 2, 3, go.
Pips are the names of little divots on the dice. All right, I'll store that next to Aglet and thank you.
I'm still gonna call them divots.
Do I dare ask, Jay?
Well, what an aglet is?
Yes.
Are you wearing shoes?
Oh,
Damn
is
it,
that
it is
the
a
little
Phineas and
plastic
Ferb
part
thing.
of the shoelace?
Yeah.
Finish the
And I
firm.
was reminded of it because I've been watching all of those like TikToks by the voice actor of Doofenshmirtz.
Oh.
They're fun.
Too early.
Yeah. Don't you learn a job? What were you saying?
Nothing.
Okay.
Go. Fuck. Yummy, yummy. 2, 3, go.
Yes, Jay?
I keep looking up Eggman. The best I can find is a cookbook that says, Mama says eggs are good.
They're not wrong.
I mean, yeah.
Damn it.
I mean, even I haven't eaten eggs, but mostly I've been putting eggs on a sandwich.
Go. 2, 3, 4, go.
Picturing the first family to like.
It's there. I sent you a tweet of an Eggman.
Okay, all right. Let me gaze upon the figure that is known as Eggman. I can
What,
see
you
it
don't-
happening.
You don't like Eggman's announcements?
Oh, that's words. I came to make an announcement.
Oh no.
Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch ass motherfucker.
Hold on. Have you never seen this before?
No,
He
I've
has
never
just
seen-
forgotten.
Have I?
Shadow the
announcement
Hedgehog is a
from
bitch ass
Panda.
motherfucker.
Oh, that's the dubs. That's the dubs.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Snap Cube
You
does.
know
It's from my wife.
Yes.
I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot.
I'm going to piss as well, but I'm going to piss even higher. I'm going to piss on the moon!
Two, three.
It's so
go.
much.
But yes, if you Google or no, if you search on Twitter for Eggman, you'll find more results.
I see.
3, 4, go. 2, 3, 4, go. Fuck. 2, 3, go. 1.
I'm trying to find the one I'm thinking of though, because it has another like dub quote in it.
4, go.
I think it actually has the I miss my wife Tails quote in it.
Oh fuck.
Why would you search Twitter? Because then you will find current tweet and memes.
2, 3. Oh fuck. 2, 3, go. 2, 3, 4, go. 2, 3, 4, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Fuck!
Ah. Let me rephrase. Why would you be on Twitter? Because funny memes. Like Eggman.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry. The flowers awaken.
Go. 2, 3, 4, go. 2, 3, 4, go.
I don't like. See,
Yeah.
you also have my full attention. I've come across a picture of a rat.
Oh,
What?
Oh, where are we? What's happening?
is the goal gonna descend? You're ascending!
Oh my god.
Oh!
It's right there. That's mean.
Fall out. Ready, go.
So I see a picture here. It's a rat, and it has 3 picture frames on its back.
Ready,
Mhm.
And I hate that I can look at this picture and understand that it is an Encanto joke.
4, go.
Ah.
fall out.
7-foot rat, frames along his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black.
Ready,
God damn it.
go.
I once got stuck in the rabbit hole of watching a video that just replaced every part of that that part of the song with rat. 7-foot rat. Frames along his rat. When he calls your rat, it all changed to rat. You
Oh,
feast
God.
on rats.
I just remember something and I don't remember where it is.
Yes.
Fuck.
Fall out.
Ah, you're almost there though.
Go.
2, 3, go.
Fall out. Ready, go.
Apple bottom jeans.
God damn it,
boots with a
your
rat.
your Encanto thing made me lose my train of thought of something I'm trying to find.
I'm sorry.
No! Just know it was a meme picture.
Okay. Get out of the divot.
Oh.
Okay, wait here.
Uh, uh.
Ah!
Hey, we beat it!
Hey! Let's throw that we real loud out there. We didn't hinder that progress at
Hey,
all.
222.
222
wow.
and 22,000 2,200 bananas, yeah.
Only one time over.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with that,
Marathon, let's go!
folks- no.
Why does
not?
that one have a time, the others do not?
Because we use
Probably
jump.
because I used jump. It invalidates
fuck.
your time, I suppose, if you use jumping.
Hmm.
But anyway.
It's kind of just still counted for you though, even though you use jump in the other
Yeah,
ones.
that's nice. But anyways, folks, with that, I do believe we have finally completed Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania.
We can now release II from his.
I'm
His
released
ear
from Monkey
torment.
Ball Hell.
Yes.
I want to stay here, Jay.
Okay.
I
Lunar.
can stay here all he wants. I think
You
I
can-
likes being in the ball.
Yes. All right, then you can come out of the ball now.
Let me out of the ball.
We just have Lorna stored in an actual giant hamster ball the whole time.
But okay.
We twist the lid and the gas leaks out like as it decompresses. Luna rises out of it.
I'm
been
free.
It's been after 10,000 years. I'm finally free. It's time
The
to conquer.
seal has been released. But okay. Anyways, thank you all for joining us tonight. I believe
Yeah.
we will get the schedule out relatively soon. Oops, I just clicked outside the game. What are we doing tomorrow?
But
I believe Saps
tomorrow,
is playing Sifu tomorrow.
say hello to a first look at a game. Haven't done one of those in a while.
Yeah, probably not a series, probably just a single parter. Of
tasty
Sifu, a game that came out relatively recently.
Yeah.
Free.
It's a game about Kung Fu.
Yes. But until then, I will make sure I get the schedule up later tonight. We just got to test one thing
Yes,
before we
you can
finalize that.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see you then.
Yes. While II resides here, with their letter screaming out the pain that they constantly feel, with their ears forever blowing in the wind. The eyebrows are permanently shaped that way, so we cannot see the pain, the torment they are constantly inside, because they have to sit here
These
See you guys
giants
tomorrow for Sifu.
and be like
Bye-bye.
Princess Leia and Pete on the side, just sitting up there blowing as he goes, ah!